Log on to sportstownchicago.com/biggestloser now.
God bless the internet.
SportsTownChicago.com. In a league of our own.
Hello, football fans.
Fellas, I can't wait till the toe hits the leather.
Welcome to the new home of the Joliet Buccaneers. SportstownChicago.com.
Come on, Bucs defense. You played so well tonight.
Find all the hard-hitting action every Saturday and highlights, recaps, and all the information you want for the Joliet Buccaneers football season, including pre-game, halftime, and post-game specials and downloadable podcasts. Only on SportstownChicago.com.
Was that a bullet or was it a dagger?
We're in a league of our own.
Hey, it's your boy Johnny K. I'm here with my partner Patrick. Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
And don't forget to tune into us each week for the Sunday Sports Show.
Yes, it's every Saturday on Sportstown Chicago.
Whoa.
What?
No, Sunday.
I thought we were on Saturday.
No, man, Sunday Sports Show.
Oh, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Oh, anyway, don't forget to tune into us each Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon, the Sunday Sports Show, only on SportstownChicago.com.
What are we going to do about football season?
SportstownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with contestants from NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Holy cow!
Check out SportstownChicago.com/Biggest Loser to download exclusive interviews with past contestants and winners.
Why are we so blessed?
Listen as they talk dieting, sports, hobbies, and life after The Biggest Loser. So log on to SportstownChicago.com/Biggest Loser now.
God bless the internet.
SportstownChicago.com. In a league of our own.
With football season finally around the corner.
That ain't true!
Yes, it is, and that's why you need the Sports Hump for your pigskin fix. Wednesdays from 10 to 1, Rick and Ian.
They like playing with each other.
Well, that may be true, but they will break down the thoughts of the brightest minds in the game.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
I don't know anything.
It's Division I football! It's the Big 12!
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
Show off any of our geniusness.
So tune in to the Sports Hump, Wednesdays from 10 to 1 on SportstownChicago.com. Chicago baseball's got you down and you're looking for hard-hitting football this summer, then head to SportstownChicago.com for all the action of the Northwest Illinois Wildcats.
I like this kind of party.
Every Saturday, the Wildcats try to claw their way to victory in the Great Midwest Football League, and for all the sound and latest news on the Wildcats, go to SportstownChicago.com/Wildcats.
Bang it, baby.
SportstownChicago.com and the Northwest Illinois Wildcats. We're in a league of our own.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Mike Kurtz.
How did ICB help me? Let's just say this one simple thing. Take advantage of everything, from studio time to everything that they have, all the equipment that's available to you. Go out, get your internship. This is what I did. I put everything in one pile, went out, got my internship, got hired on part-time before I even graduated ICB. Within 2 months after graduation, I was hired on full-time in the production department. Guess what? Now I got the best of both worlds. Monday through Friday, it's production. Every Saturday night, I have my own show on air at 96.7 The Eagle. Classic rock that really rocks.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Tune in to Chicago Sports Fix, streaming live every Friday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com, and you can hear content like this.
Baseball is not a contact sport. Some instances it happens.
Like at the dish, like double plays that second guy's going in hard.
I do not think that Major League Baseball should step in and change the rule regarding plowing into the catcher. I think you've seen your last huge contract for a catcher with Joe Mauer.
I'm glad you said that, because if this player is so valuable to you, don't have him play catcher. Move him to first base. Chicago Sports Fix on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life. Tune in to Chicago Sports Fix with Joshua Catlow and me, Rob Zielinski, every Friday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
where Chicago sports live. SportsTownChicago.com.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Lori Cease.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has given me all the necessary tools and resources to take my personal dreams to become a radio DJ to the next level. Not only am I the program director of theedgeonair.com, where you can hear the greatest music you've never heard, but I am also an on-air talent at 96.7 The Eagle, classic rock that really rocks. Again, without ICB, none of this could have been possible. And I would like to accredit all my success because of my start here at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Hey, it's your boy Johnny K. I'm here with my partner Patrick. Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
And don't forget to tune into us each week for the Sunday Sports Show.
Yes, it's every Saturday on Sportstown Chicago.
Whoa.
What?
No, Sundays.
I thought we were on Saturday.
No, man, Sunday Sports Show.
Oh, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Oh, anyway, don't forget to tune into us each Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon, the Sunday Sports Show, only on SportsTownChicago.com.
What are we going to do about football season?
Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Bailey and Banks host Fallout MMA, where you can hear them talk about the top female MMA fighters and follow the UFC very closely. Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Fallout MMA, Bailey and Banks. Come check out the aftermath.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
SportsTownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with contestants from NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Holy cow!
Check out SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser to download exclusive interviews with past contestants and winners.
Why are we so blessed?
Listen as they talk dieting, sports, hobbies, and life after The Biggest Loser. So log on to SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser now.
God bless the internet.
SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Jarrell Jernigan.
At ICB, the most important lesson that I learned was that you get what you put into it. The days that you're at school, you have class for only 4 hours, and that doesn't do any justice. You actually have to put forward the time, grab an internship. You can't learn anything unless you're actually there at a real station learning what goes on. I'm currently at Cumulus Broadcasting, currently part-timer, helping out with anything between promotions to production to even on-air at times. And I couldn't have done that without the help of ICB and without an internship from Cumulus Broadcasting, 97 ZOK.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
Hello, Chicago! SportsTownChicago.com is now your home for the Chicago Mustangs.
I don't believe you. You must be lying.
No, just keep it tuned to SportsTownChicago.com as the Mustangs try to rise to the top of the Mid-States Football League.
I want to go higher.
With hard-hitting action and big plays all over the field, the Chicago Mustangs are the perfect start to your football season.
Football!
Go to sportstownchicago.com/Shy Mustangs for all the action.
Can't wait.
sportstownchicago.com. We're in a league of our own.
Breaking down the world of hockey from high school to the pros, covering every NHL team and getting into the crease with all the news and controversies. Following the Stanley Cup champion Chicago Blackhawks and the AHL powerhouse Chicago Wolves. Giving you the latest info on the AHL and providing you with our complete access to the Wolves. Throw down your gloves, remove that face shield, and score off with us on the Lamplighters. If you can't light the lamp, get back into the box. Lamplighters, every Wednesday from 5 to 7 with Chris Labosco and Adam Osgood on SportsTownChicago.com.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Lori Cease.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has given me all the necessary tools and resources to take my personal dreams to become a radio DJ to the next level. Not only am I the program director of theedgeonair.com, where you can hear the greatest music you've never heard, but I am also an on-air talent at 96.7 The Eagle, classic rock that really rocks. Again, without ICB, none of this could have been possible. And I would like to accredit all my success because of my start here at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Hello and welcome one, welcome all. High school volleyball. Quick, wow! The first dump of the evening, Colleen Smith.
Pete, it's finally here. That makes his night.
Woohoo! Thunderhawk! And by the power and hammer of Thor, she brings it down. Gendra sends it over the net, return left side, Needsfall. Set, far side, Collins sends it over, Burke with a good dig. Pushing it back, Schweiger, tipping it two-hand over the net. Return, O'Neal, near side. O'Neal, is she able to bring it down? Good one-hand punch by Andrew. Schweiger sends up, far side, sending it back, row return by Murphy. Beautiful rally here at Marist. Double person block. O'Neal keeps the left-hand side. Going back, slide. Good two-person block again. They found O'Neal's number, Needsfall. Sends it, far side. Murphy, set up by Curran. Goes back row, pushes it down. Needsfall again with a diving dig. Pushing it down, keeping it is Lauren Zielinski. That was a rally of the Asians. Ice, ice, baby for that one. Forever too cold, too cold. My God, it's like Ivan Drago.
I must break you.
And she gets the clap, 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 stomp, stomp, clap, 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 stomp. Ayy. Paschke, back to Anko. Anko tips it over, Netzinga. Smith, far side. Lamberti. Lamberti down. Lamberti kill. And that's all she wrote. SportsTownChicago.com.
I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit bulls out of kick. Don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Pick out the hook while my DJ revolves.
And welcome one, welcome all to ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Dr. Pete alongside Alex LoCicero, Halo the Halo, and Kyle Griffin, KGriff89. Find him on Twitter. We are here for DePaul volleyball action here at McGrath Phillips Arena on a Saturday. Folks, got a new Kyle. We got a new guy in the booth. Got to give him his shout outs, due credit.
We definitely have somebody new in the booth with us here, and for all of you who have listened to our high school volleyball, you will definitely know this man. It is Alex, the crazy one, LoCicero.
Crazy legs.
I don't know where that came from, but we're going to go with it and stick with it. Sounds good.
I like it. Now, Alex, big game here. Your first time joining the booth with me since the Collegiate Challenge earlier in the year. But again, huge matchup here. DePaul, the Blue Demons, take at 3-10 right now, taking on the Villanova Wildcats, who are 8-5. You talked to Villanova head coach Josh Steinbeck before the game. What do you have to say?
Well, you know what? Their starting setter, Ellie DiBernardo, is out with an injury, so it's going to be interesting to see how Kim Maroon transitions from libero to setters. She's going to be playing the starting setter role here tonight. It's going to be an interesting matchup for Nova, coming in at 8-5. This is the first game in the Big East for both teams this season, so they want to get a good, quick start to conference play. quick turnaround for both teams. Nova going to Notre Dame tomorrow on ESPNU, and of course the Blue Demons right back here tomorrow taking on Georgetown again, 8-5.
All right, we had a chance to talk very quickly with Coach Edwards beforehand, and Kyle, will go to you for a bit for this. But last week during the DePaul Invitational, tale of two teams every set for DePaul. They either started really strong and then hit the 18-19 mark and just let it go by the wayside, or they would start slower and then have to play catch-up. What in your opinion, before we get to what Coach Edwards had to say, what in your opinion do they have to do to put all those pieces together to try to come away with a victory here today?
Well, Pete, I think the biggest thing that they really need to do is sustain their drives. They, just like you said, that they start off fast or they have to come on fast in the end. If they can play consistently throughout the whole game, I think they'll be fine. You see errors and stuff by the team that cause them to get off their runs. And if they limit those errors, they limit the simple mistakes that Coach has probably addressed during practice this last week, I think they'll be fine. And they're going up against a good Villanova team, but they played some very strong competition last weekend in the tournament. So I don't think what Villanova is going to show is anything that DePaul didn't see over the weekend.
And if you want to hear of any of the other games that we did call last week, we have 4 games under the belt here on the ChicagolandSportsRadio.com broadcast. Check out the website, ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Go to podcast and check out all the cool DePaul University Blue Demon volleyball podcasts, downloadable for free. Alex, let's get to what Coach Edwards said. We asked her the same question pregame in regards to how do you pick things up, how do you put them together?
You know what she said? It's consistency. They've been working on it in practice. And we had asked about an injury. She said they just insert, they play. She's got these girls in the mindset of it's a team game. It's not a one-woman team, so they can plug in anyone at any time. And she's confident in them that the girls can come out here and sustain a full game, a full match that Kyle was just talking about.
All right, well, we're about to have the national anthem here. It means we'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, it's going to be DePaul volleyball time. You can only find it here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
SportsTownChicago.com, the only place where you can talk Pokemon with the Pokemaster. Bringing you all the pressing topics, brought to you by SportsTownChicago.com.
Hello, Chicago! SportsTownChicago.com is now your home for the Chicago Mustangs.
I don't believe you. You must be lying.
No, just keep it tuned to SportsTownChicago.com as the Mustangs try to rise to the top of the Mid-States Football League.
I want to go higher.
With hard-hitting action and big plays all over the field, the Chicago Mustangs are the perfect start to your football season. Football! Go to SportsTownChicago.com/Shy Mustangs for all the action.
Can't wait.
SportsTownChicago.com. We're in a league of our own.
Breaking down the world of hockey from high school to the pros, covering every NHL team and getting into the crease with all the news and controversies. Following the Stanley Cup champion Chicago Blackhawks and the AHL powerhouse Chicago Wolves. Giving you the latest info on the AHL and providing you with our complete access to the Wolves. Throw down your gloves, remove that face shield, and score off with us on the Lamplighters. If you can't light the lamp, get back into the box. Lamplighters, every Wednesday from 5 to 7 with Chris Labosco and Adam Osgood on SportsTownChicago.com.
Now, back to Blue Demon Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And welcome back to ChicagolandSportsRadio.com's coverage of DePaul Blue Demon volleyball.
Whoops.
Yeah, you know.
Wow, Pete.
Wow. I was looking at the banners on the board for
They've got a lot of basketball stuff.
They do, and I was looking there as Anyway, I digress. We'll go to Alex for the starting lineups. Let's start with the visiting Wildcats of Villanova.
Let's start with the Wildcats indeed. Starting for them, number 3, a junior outside hitter, 6'1", Krista Anderson. Today starting at center instead of the usual libero, 5'8", senior, number 4, Kim Maroon. Starting today at libero, 5'8", sophomore, number 8, Mariah Henley. The outside hitter, 6'4", sophomore, number 10, Carly Edwards. The middle block, 6'1", sophomore, number 14, Allison Williams. The middle block, 6'2", senior, number 17, Maggie Mergen. And rounding out the starting lineups, the middle block, 6'1", junior, number 19, Cece Twitty.
All right, let's get over to the starting lineup now for your home DePaul Blue Demons. Brought to you by the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
For the Blue Demons, number 1, setter, 5'10", freshman, Katie Gamsky. Number 5, middle block, 6-foot senior, Molly Creek. Number 6, right side, 6'1", senior, Lauren Blasey. The libero, number 7, Kelsey Bowler. Number 11, Amy Lansky. She's the outside hitter and a freshman. The freshman, 5'7", defensive specialist. Number 13, Mariah Trasinski. And number 15, the middle block, 6'1", junior, Rachel Allman.
All right, again, we are here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Going left to right in your rated out are going to be the Blue Demons from DePaul University, wearing the long-sleeve white jerseys, blue sleeves with blue numbers and red trim. The Villanova Wildcats, wearing the navy blue long sleeves with white trim on the sides, white numbers, and baby blue trim around the top. I might as well throw it out there now. Almost went to Villanova, but I didn't. And there's the story that I've been waiting to tell all game. Wearing libero jerseys, Bowler is going to be wearing the opposite color, the blue, the royal blue jerseys, white sleeves, white numbers. And libero plate number 8 for Villanova, Henley wearing the white long sleeve jersey. And we are underway with Maroon with a serve. Dig down low by Trasinski. Gamsky back, sending it over the top is Creek. Pick up back row by Anderson, sets near side, spike down, double block! Double block. What a good way to start for the Blue Demons, 1-0.
Creek and Gamsky able to close the double block at the net for the Blue Demons. Nova, no one there to return it.
Back to serve and sending it over there is going to be Creek. Set up to the outside, block off the top of Lansky's block, set up near side. Gamsky uses the length of the court, goes to Lansky. Set up near side, Anderson. Tip over the top of the net, not able to get underneath. There's going to be Blasey. 1-1. Nova strikes again.
Yeah, Blasey unable to get there. Good tip over the double block or the double wall for the Blue Demons. Nova taking advantage of the defensive situation on the Blue Demons.
Twitty back to serve. Now a bit of a hop serve, able to clear the net. Bump back row, Lansky. Gamsky able to get there in time, but sends it out of bounds. Bit of a miscommunication there. Outside hitter having to adjust back to that serve. 2-1.
Yeah, you got to have good communication and a good first pass off the serve, something the Blue Demons didn't have on the play.
Back to serve now. Again is going to be Twitty. Twitty, bit of a hop serve over the top of the net. Bump by Trasinski from the back row. Gamsky, quick one kill attempt, not able to get there in time, is going to be Allman. Sets up to the outside. Lansky sends it over the top. Twitty sends it back. Net play. Tip over the top. Roof attempt there. Roof kill by number 15, Rachel Allman.
Great job by Allman to take advantage. Aggressive play at the net, using it to her advantage. Nova wasn't expecting the roof.
Back to serve now. The freshman setter, Katie Gamsky, out of Coronado High School in Henderson, Nevada. Right by Griff's old stomping grounds. Didn't you say you would have went there?
I would have.
There you go. If he didn't move. Anyway, over the top of the net. Good return. Far side. Anderson. Quick set across the middle. Rolls off the top. Allman able to get up there. Blasey goes to the far side. Lansky at the double block. Return back near side. Gamsky back serve. Blasey off the top of the net. Good dig down low. Right knee Chatham. Sets up far side. Sending it too far. Villanova. Nobody tipped it for the Blue Demons. 3-2-year score. Blue Demons, Kyle, really starting strong here today after a week off.
Yeah, definitely starting strong. Getting their double blocks right and getting their sets where they need them to be.
Gamsky returns that point with a service error. One thing that's really hurt DePaul throughout the season early on, they got to be able to turn that around here today. Back to serve now is going to be the libero, number 8, Henley, out of Ursuline Academy in Delaware. Bump down low. Gamsky goes near side to Allman. Allman off the top. Ooh, but nobody tipped it on that one. 4-3. The Wildcats take the lead.
Yeah, Allman looked like she was trying to go off the tool block. Instead, she hit it off the net, so a little bit of a miss it on her end.
Henley back to serve now. A few bounces. Right hand set serve. Able to clear the net. Lansky picks it up from the back row. Gamsky uses the length of the court. Sets over to Blasey. Left hand able to be returned there. Goes near side for Anderson, who tips over to the top with the double block. He'll be picked up by Gamsky at the 10-foot line. Bowler goes to the outside to Lansky, who sends it down. And, good return there by Villanova. Back row, Bowler sets it up again. Blasey with the left-hand kill attempt. It'll be picked up there by the libero, Henley. Goes to the 10-foot line, sends it over the top. Picking up there is Bowler. Gamsky, one attempt, one kill by Aumann. I must break you. 4-4.
A great rally, though, by DePaul. As we saw there, the team stayed with it, communicating well, passing well, and you saw the libero bowler for the DePaul Blue Demons really setting the ball on a bunch of her hits on the second hit, so a good job by that team rotating into position.
Rooks over to the top of the net. Good set to the near side by Maroon. Picking up there is Gamsky, not sliding enough under the net. Going over to the top of the net. The Belarus Bomber strikes again for the first time today. 5-4, Kyle. When she played last weekend, she made an impact just like there. Sending it into the net on a service error is going to be Rooks, tied up at 5-5. But again, the Belarus Bomber, when she's in and she's able to line up, makes a difference.
Yeah, she's got the height, she's got the jump, and I don't think teams are aware of her skill set. And when she comes in, it's go time.
Moskidis in, right hand hop serve, bunk back row by the libero. Set over, Aumann taking a stab at it is Nova, able to keep it alive, staying over to the two-hand set is Anderson to the far side. Sets up at the 10-foot line, uses the back serve down, keeping it alive, Blasey sends it over the net, uses the rotation, redirection, Gamsky able to pick it up. Bowler sets up near side to the Bomber. Bomber, hits it off the antenna. That would have been a kill, Alex.
Yeah, it would have been. Shitava, a great approach on the outside, but it looks like she hit it off the side of her hand just a little bit and hit the antenna, but it was a good approach, just a little bit of a miss hit.
With Spruill out right now, Shitava has to be that impact player that we know she can be. Sets to the outside. Shitava tip over the top with the left hand, picked up cleanly by Anderson. Goes 10-foot line. Mergen sends it over. Misplay there by the libero Bowler, and we're at 6-6 now. Move it up to 7-5 is now going to be your score.
Yeah, so far for Nova, a lot of push, a lot of tip. They're doing a little bit of a finesse game on DePaul, trying to take advantage of some soft spots in the defense.
Out of Long Beach, California, Moskidis keeps it alive with a good serve. Goes far side to the Belarus Bomber, tips it over to the top of the net. Still alive, couldn't get anything behind it. Goes near side, Anderson down. Bowler able to get a good libero play. Gamsky goes one set to Aumann over to the top of the net, returned by Maroon. Quick set to the near side by the antenna. Tips off the double. Aumann net play. The Bomber sends it back to the 10-foot line. Goes near side to Blasey. Sends it just a bit out of bounds. Blasey was going for the kill there. Not able to get it 8-5.
Yeah, Blasey going for the kill. I thought she was going cross-court. She kind of changed direction and then sent it a bit too much. If it was a cross-court shot, it would have been in.
Moskidis goes yet again. Right hand over to the top of the net. Good bump. Back row there by Rook. Sets up Blasey near side. Good return by Moskidis. Saying her name a lot. Anderson off the double block. Tool kill there for Villanova. 9-5. They got that 4-point rally now. And timeout is taken on the court. We'll take it with them. We'll be back with a 4-point deficit. Your DePaul Blue Demons trail 9-5 here at McGrath-Phillips Arena on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
SportsTownChicago.com, the only place where you can talk Pokemon with the Pokemaster. Bringing you all the pressing topics, brought to you by SportsTownChicago.com.
Now, back to DePaul Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And we're back on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Alex, let's look really quickly at the stats. 9-5 your score. Villanova up by 4.
Yeah, standing out for DePaul, you have Rachel Aumann with 1 kill, 1 block so far, but she's been an impact at the net, playing well thus far. You have Gamsky with 1 block and 1 assist. On the other side for Nova, you have Maroon with 3 assists already in this game, and Mergen with 1 kill. But at 9-5, you got to play clean volleyball. You got to cut down on the serve mistakes that we've seen and get a good first pass. You don't want to give away any free points here in the first set.
Back to serve now yet again. Moskidis over the top. Good dig down low. Aumann able to pick it up. Bowler sends it over with the right hand flat serve. Over the top near side goes to Anderson. Spike down. Double block. Double block. You shall not pass. 9-6.
Great job by Blasey to get up and really get some height. She's 6'1", but she got up about, another good foot and a half off the ground to really send that straight back down.
Bowler goes over to the top. Good slide kill attempt. Oh, able to get underneath it very well. There is Gamsky. Bowler sends it back in. Creek two-hand back set over to the top of the net. Mosquito sets it up to the near side. Quick one kill attempt by Maroon. Bowler able to pick up the pieces. Creek sends it over. Smacking it down with a paddle. 7-9. They trail by 2.
Yeah, Creek finds a little pathway in the middle. Nova not closing the block, and the Blue Demons closing in fast.
Bowler over the top of the net. Good serve. Able to get down underneath this. Mosquitus goes near side. Is Anderson yet again sending over Creek with a two-hand set. Goes far side to the Bomber. Able to get it over to the top of the net. Returned cleanly by Anderson, who sets up a one-kill attempt. She broke through that double block. Did she find the right angle, Alex, or is it just power? 10-7 your score.
A little bit of both. You got to make sure you close the double block. If there's any space between the two Blue Demons, it's going to get through when you hit it that hard.
All right, Anderson back to serve now. Hop serve, 3-point lead. Bowler able to get underneath it. Gamsky with the decoy over to the Belarus Bomber. Kill, tool block, Griff. What tool is that one?
Skill saw.
Skill saw, 10-8.
Griff, good to hear your voice again.
Lacey sends it over the top of the net. Anderson goes near side. Spike down, rolls off the double block. Point there by 19, CC Conway Twitty out of Scottsdale, Arizona. 8-11 your score.
Yeah, you know what, Twitty with a little bit of a miss hit. Nothing the Blue Demons can do when it rolls down the net like that. Your defense is out of position.
Mergen sends it over to the top of the net. Gamsky able to get it as almost running into the booth. Blasey sends it down. We're going to have a bit of a net play. Creek goes for a reset. Gamsky one kill back to Creek, but she just tips it out of bounds. Bit of a miscommunication there, it looked like, Alex.
A little bit. You know, you saw Gamsky trying to set up for the quick one. Creek a little bit out of position. And then when she tried to push it, just a little too much on the play.
Back to serve now. Again, over to the top of the net is going to be Mergen. Gamsky goes far side to the Belarus Bomber. Another tool kill, Kyle.
That was a powerful one. So how about a jackhammer?
Jackhammer, 9-12.
Shutava really taking advantage on the outside. Nova hasn't made the adjustment. If I'm DePaul right now, keep feeding it to the outside, and good things will come.
Trzynski back to serve now, getting the call from the up official. Left hand, hop serve over to the net. Picked up easily by Anderson, goes near side, spike down. Twitty sends it over. Bowler able to get the return. Trzynski goes back to the far side to Blasey, the California Bomber. Keeps it alive, goes back to the 10-foot line. Anderson sends it over. Blasey sends it up. Gamsky, good jump set to Blasey. Blasey down, able to keep it over to the far side is Anderson. Tips it over the top. Blasey, Bowler. Oh, but it goes into the wall and not able to get the return cleanly are the Blue Demons. Kind of want to go to really quickly, though. Even though it is a 13-9 game, DePaul really playing a lot better than we saw last weekend.
Yeah, they're definitely playing a lot better than what they are or what they were over the past weekend, and I think that's just practice and being with each other a lot longer.
Maroon clears the net. Bowler with the return at the far back corner. Set up far side to Blasey. No tip there, and it goes out of bounds. 14. Oh,
no, there's a tip.
The up official is calling the tip on that one. Villanova not happy about that one, Alex.
No, and you know what? Even the DePaul girls were a little bit, the women were a little surprised. But you know what? The officials in the proper position. Again, you know, we're not right there, so they have the best angle on it. A tip was called. Point to the Blue Demons. Take it any way you can.
Bit of a teardrop serve by Creek. Goes 10-foot line over the top of the net. Able to be returned there is Edwards. Goes far side to Lansky down. We're going to have a bit of a net play there. No net tip there. Sends it out of bounds. No tip. Point. Blue Demons 13-11.
Yep. That's Nova's going to take a timeout, I believe.
All right. Taking the timeout is going to be Villanova. No timeout? Yes, timeout. No timeout? Maybe timeout. Well, while we have a second, we're part of the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. If you want to be a broadcaster like what we do, go to beonair.com or call 630-916-1700. Consider a career in broadcast radio or broadcast television. And we are back underway as Creeks, again, good teardrop over the top. Anderson, quick one set, double block there by Aumann. Goes far side, back row, tips over the top is going to be Twitty. Gamsky uses the decoy down. Lansky, tool block, Kyle, say it again.
Monkey Wrench.
Monkey Wrench, 13-12. Trailing only by one now are the Blue Demons. Back to serve now. Creek, right hand set serve, able to clear the net. Picked up back row by Henley. Quick one set, Twitty over the top, able to be returned by Trzynski. Gamsky sets up Blasey at the 10-foot line. No tip on that one. Blasey was flying through the air with the greatest of ease. 14-12, as there's no tip on that one.
No, Blasey trying to come through the middle with a pipe attack from the back row. It wasn't there. She put a little too much on it. You got to make sure you snap the wrist to really get the spin on the ball to drop down.
Twitty with a jump serve. Clears the net. Trasinski sends it back on the side of the Wildcats. Goes to the near side. Anderson off the double block. Good camp cake there by Bowler. Sets up Lansky, and Lansky gets the tool block on that one. Another tool block, Kyle.
Laying the pipe wrench.
Pipe wrench 14-13.
I don't know what it is about wrenches. I like wrenches. They're funny.
They're funny.
They're funny. Tools are funny. Gamsky serves over to the top, and that picked up by the 10-foot line by Chatham. Over the near side, Anderson goes, sends it over. Chatham able to pick it up. Chatham to Bowler. Blasey two-hand. She went for a quick going at the actual hand. Smart play there as Blasey was running toward the net. Alex, not much she could do. 2-point lead again for the Wildcats.
No, the set was a little bit too low and towards the net, so Blasey trying to adjust on the approach. She couldn't do so, but very difficult play.
Henley back to serve now. Right hand set serve over the top of the net. Trasinski picks up, goes to Gamsky. Lansky, right across the middle. Say hello to my little friend. 15-14.
Lansky just tearing down walls right now, but as we're seeing, the DePaul front line is really, really stepping it up here. They're really attacking the block of Nova, and for one of the few times from what you guys have been saying, DePaul has some height on the front line, and they're using it to their advantage.
Back to serve now, Rooks, able to clear the net. Good bump down low by Henley. Goes to the near side to Anderson over the top. Rooks misplays the set. It was in no man's land, Griff. In between the bump and the set area, you try to set it, just rolled through the hands.
Unfortunately, that's what happens. You're caught in a position where you don't know whether it's going out of bounds or you should hit it. So it hit off her hands, and here we are.
Mosqueda sends over the net. Rooks at the net. Good rough there. No shelter needed. 17, Maggie Mergen out of Williamsville High School, Springfield, Illinois.
Yeah, Mergen just took advantage of the ball sitting right on the net, and Gamsky was kind of left out on an island.
Mosqueda sends it over the top of the net. Rooks able to pick it up. Blasey goes back to the middle. Bowler has a two-hand side, set it over to the top of the net. Mosquedis goes over to Anderson across the middle, tips it over the top. Good pancake there by Bowler. Beautiful play, double block. Almond Blasey goes far side. Back row, two-hand set over the top of the net. Almond sets back up. Gamsky jump, set. Goes to Almond, goes near side again. Bowler sets up outside to Shatava. The bomber sends it far. Bombs over Baghdad. 17-15.
A great job on the outside there by Shatava. The front line, I don't know what more you can say. DePaul playing very well up at the net as Nova right now kind of on their heels defensively.
Back to serve now, Bowler. Bit of a hop serve, clears the net. Picked up down low, Henley. Sets up to the near side for Anderson. Anderson goes off the Blasey block. There was no help there. I don't know if they thought she was going to tip it over, Alex, but it was definitely a bit of a unexpected hit if you're on the receiving end of DePaul.
No, it was. DePaul was expecting the tip shot, and then you got a hard hit towards the sideline, and they were unexpecting it.
18-15 your score. Out of bounds, good communication there by Rooks. Kyle, last weekend a big problem was miscommunication in and out of bounds. That time able to get it with the right call.
Their communication is definitely a lot better today, and you can see it on and off the court with the bench and the team themselves.
Not able to get there as Rooks and Blasey almost run into each other, back to a 3-point lead.
Yeah, you know what? You got to have a good first pass. Anytime it's going backwards, usually you're going to be in an uphill struggle to get the ball over on a free hit.
Over the top of the net, good serve, Mergen. She sends it just out of bounds. You take that point as even Lansky is smiling right there. That was if that one would have stayed in bounds, they would have been kicking themselves, but it goes out, 19-17.
Yeah, Rook's kind of smiling as well. She was luckily let that one go and didn't make any contact with her.
Trasinski, teardrop over the top. Henley able to pick it up. Uses the backslide down off the double block. Tip kill there. Number 14, Allison Williams out of Centerville, Virginia, Chantilly High School. 2017 back to a 3-point lead.
Yeah, a little bit of DePaul's own medicine on that one.
Maroon over the top of that beautiful serve, rolling around up top. Trasinski able to pick it up, and over the top is Creek. Set one attempt, able to get it down. Blasey sends it out of bounds. Lead extended to 4 now. 21-17.
Yeah, Blasey unable to get good, solid contact on the pass, trying to go to the middle. Looks like she hit it off of the outside of her forearm. And anytime you do that, it's hard to really direct where you're going to hit the ball. So a little bit of a miss hit.
Reyes checks into the game for Blasey, a defensive specialist, and it goes to her right away. Decoy to Lansky over the double block, able to be returned there. Twitty over the top. Bowler sets up. Gamsky near side Creek. Was there a tip? No tip. Point Nova. 22-17.
Creek's approach, she's hitting it before she's at the height of her jump on the approach. If she gets up a little bit higher and hits downward and snaps the wrist, that ball's in.
Creek drops it over the top to Henley. Sets up near side. Across the middle is Twitty. Hello, darling. 22-18.
Twitty got some height on that one, and that's exactly what we were talking about in the previous play with Creek. Get some height, snap the wrist, and good things will happen.
Timeout on the court, 22-18 on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
Now, back to Blue Demon Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And welcome back to ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. 22-18 your score. Right now in the timeout, Alex, Coach Edwards has to be calming down the troops. We're getting them ready because they've been in this the whole first set.
Yeah, that they have. I'm sure she was telling the women that, you know what, good first pass, stay poised, stay confident out there, and start communicating. You know, pick it up just a little bit, but we've seen DePaul really hang in there and play some solid fundamental volleyball in this first set.
Kill leaders so far, Anderson for Nova, Lansky for DePaul, 4-4. Bowler gets the return, goes far side, Lansky two-hand set over the top. Henley tries to set it up again, goes near side across the middle, able to be picked up by Trzynski, good play. Reyes outside to Lansky, Lansky down, Lansky kill. Well, oh, righty then. 22-19.
Freshman is not playing at a freshman level here. Lansky, a good shot down the sideline, and again, another kill for her.
Freshman, Gamsky, back to serve. Next time we interview, you have to talk Vegas stuff with her.
Yeah, I should.
Between you two, you guys have probably lived in half the states in this country.
That is true. Ace is the place there for Gamsky. 22-20. What a good timeout there now by Coach Edwards.
No, not only a great timeout, but the girls have really responded out of it.
Gamsky over the top of the net. Set from the far side, uses the length, tips off the double. Oh, net violation called there by DePaul. They were ready to set up for another kill, 23-20. That hurts.
We saw that a lot against Kansas last weekend, and one of the things that Coach probably worked on is not getting those net violations, but there was one, and unfortunately it hurt him.
And getting the point right back, Bowler able to communicate to the rest of the team, goes out of bounds, 23-21, service error, and here we go. Chitava back in the game.
Good communication by the Blue Demons, and now with Chitava in there, you can only pretty much assume the offense is going to run through her.
They have a lot of height in that front line with Blasey, Aumann, and Chitava. Interesting lineup there for the Blue Demons. Sets up near side, tips it over the top of the block, but Bowler able to set up to Gamsky. Blasey off the top, two-hand return there by Henley. Goes far side, tips over the middle. Not able to get there is going to be Bowler. Chitava is rotating out of the way already. We are at set point 24-21.
And that's not a lot you can do when Chitava's trying to get out of the way and Bowler's trying to come through. It's just that awkwardness in the rotation, and it's what you want. You do want your libero going for that, but unfortunately she was unable to get there in time.
And getting a substitution now, Moskidis checks into the game. Checking out is going to be Carly Edwards with a full leg brace. It looks like recovering from a knee injury or surgery with the. I mean, that is like Transformer style, but Moskidis sends it over the top of the net. Bowler picks up, out of bounds. Blasey bumps it back in. Bowler two-hand side set over the top of the net. Moskidis with a quick set up near side to Maroon, tipping it over. Rook's able to dive for that one. Good dive. Gamsky far side. Chitava two-hand tip over the top. Anderson goes back to Maroon, sets up back to Anderson off the double. Net play, down and kill. And that's going to be the end of this first one. 21-25, DePaul not able to hang in there at the end. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, Stats and analysis from the first set here. DePaul Falls, the first one, 25-21 on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Lori Cease.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has given me all the necessary tools and resources to take my personal dreams to become a radio DJ to the next level. Not only am I the program director of the EdgeOnAir.com, where you can hear the greatest music you've never heard, but I am also an on-air talent at 96.7 The Eagle, classic rock that really rocks. Again, without ICB, none of this could have been possible. And I would like to accredit all my success because of my start here at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Hey, it's your boy Johnny K. I'm here with my partner Patrick. Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
And don't forget to tune into us each week for the Sunday Sports Show.
Yes, it's every Saturday on Sports Town Chicago.
Whoa.
What?
No, Sunday.
I thought we were on Saturday.
No, man, Sunday Sports Show.
Oh, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Oh, anyway, don't forget to tune into us each Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon, the Sunday Sports Show, only on SportsTownChicago.com.
What are we going to do about football season?
Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Bailey and Banks host Fallout MMA, where you can hear them talk about the top female MMA fighters and follow the UFC very closely. Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Fallout MMA. Bailey and Banks. Come check out the aftermath.
Welcome back to ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Dr. Pete Ferrari alongside Alex Cicero and Kyle Griffin. 1-0 sets go to Nova in the first one. The Wildcats. Alex, let's look at some set one stats.
Well, first thing that stands out right now, let's go to Kim Maroon on Nova, 12 assists. That's huge right now. They as Nova had 15 kills in the first set. DePaul only had 12 aces. DePaul the only one with an ace in the first set. DePaul also with 3 blocks. So their height is been used to their advantage at the net, but they have to clean up some of the errors, and it's the service errors. They have 3 to Nova's 2, but the attack errors are in Nova's favor. They had 7 that set, and yet DePaul has to find a way to capitalize and put some more pressure on them as they have, they're starting libero starting at center today. So, DePaul in this set, look for them to come out and be a little more aggressive and use that height and that net play to their advantage.
All right, Kyle, as we're waiting to get things underway again, good play so far for DePaul. You could see a lot of improvements across the board. What's one thing you would say is a real standout improvement for the team since last weekend?
Well, the one thing that I've noticed a lot is actually in the libero play of Bowler. You saw the last couple of games that she was having a little bit of trouble communicating with her team and getting the balls in the right position that they needed to be. She's flying around the court, and also I think the fact that you have Shatava subbing in and out and being effective on the block and also on the kills, that she's being a big asset to the team.
Drasinski, teardrop over the top. Good pickup by Anderson. Back to Maroon. Tips over the top of the double block. Starting where they left off, Alex, 1-0, Nova up.
Yeah, you know what? Nova going back to the finesse game as DePaul's back line way towards the back end line, not even near the 10-foot line, and the wall was, up. No one was in the middle there.
Maroon, huge jump serve, but that one goes out. Wow. Beautiful serve, but setting it out 1-1, DePaul back with the tie.
Yeah, now that Maroon's playing center, not libero in this match, she thinks she has a little more power to her game.
Creek over to the top of the net. Henley goes to the near side. Maroon tips over. Down by Twitty. I hope that you're doing fine. You're just as lovely as you used to be.
Kyle and I are speechless.
Twitty back to serve over the top. Bowler picks up. Degamski. Oh, Rizzo not able to get over the top. Kyle, let me ask you really quickly. Rizzo and Reyes not playing a lot this game. Interesting rotational choice that we'll get to in a second by Coach Edwards. 2 standouts. For DePaul last week, and Trusinski goes to Gamsky, decoys Rizzo, down Lansky. Lansky kill! Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Lansky just getting some height, only a freshman, but she's got a great approach and is swinging downhill on the ball.
Gamsky over the top of the net, bumped by Henley. Uses the one set down. Rizzo block! Rizzo block! Are you talking to me? 3-3.
Exactly what Rizzo's in for, her height and her power.
3-3, Gamsky over the top, going for another one. Maroon back sets. Oh, double hit called on Maroon. She was about to slide into the net, Alex. Good call there by the official.
She almost pulled a Dr. Pete and got knocked down by the net, but no, that's Maroon just trying to do a little too much. Normally the libero, so good attempt athletically.
And service error by Gamsky. Kyle, let's get to your analysis on different rotation here, but seems to be working for DePaul.
I think Coach just figured out what works best, and we talked about it in the first couple of games that it was tough to figure it out because she's got such young players.
Gamsky goes far side, tips over is Lansky. Lansky with another tip kill. Good play there, 4-4. 5-4 now, excuse me.
Lansky's in the zone. She's not only attacking hard, but then she sees the open soft spot in the middle of the Nova defense and goes with a softer hit. A little bit of a tip kill there. So Lansky, great court awareness so far.
Reyes with almost an ace on that one. A serve specialist. Bowler, good bump down low. Gamsky decoy to Blasey, blocked by Nova. Bowler sets back up to Blasey. Left hand down, left hand kill. Blue Blazer.
The lethal lefty.
The lethal lefty, 6-4.
A great job, Blasey getting really up. But more impressively, she was blocked on the first attempt and to stick with it and go right back to it on the second hit.
Reyes drops over the top, dig down low. Off the top, Rizzo! Rizzo! Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. 7-4.
Yeah, Mergen got that one blocked right back into her face. Great job by Rizzo going up for the block.
Reyes, another good directional serve over to the top. Maroon goes outside, Anderson off. Shatava able to get underneath it. Blasey double block. Shatava gets back in rotation. Rizzo tips over the top. Double hit called on the Wildcats. Edwards, 8-4, 4-point lead for the Blue Demons.
The Blue Demons are communicating very well. They're diving all over the court, but they're communicating and they're getting in the proper position in set two.
Sets near side, good slide down. Bowler able to get back on that one. Rizzo decoy, Shatava down. Goes far side with the bump. Anderson sets up two-hand set over the top of the net by Chatham. And Rizzo sends it far. Nobody hit the tip on that one. 8-5 is going to be your score. Again, Kyle, Rizzo checks into the game kind of like a secret weapon in this second set.
She's definitely a game changer when it comes to certain aspects of the game, and teams really can't prepare for it because Coach doesn't bring her in until the second set.
Mosquitis over the top. Reyes, good bump. Decoy by Rizzo. Bomber down. Did it tip? Oh, didn't tip. Smart play there by Shatava to go for the angle, but the block didn't close. Good thing for the Wildcats.
Yeah, you know what? The last two hits on the Blue Demons, both girls did not snap their wrist. Something they got to do to make sure it drops down and play.
Reyes gets underneath it, but sends it at a bad angle to Chatham. Or excuse me, to Gamsky. We are now at 8-7.
One of the things that you rarely ever see from Reyes is a bad bump to set up the girls in front of her, and it's very uncharacteristic of her.
Mosquitis waiting for the down call, and we are ready to go. Mosquitis, a few bounces as she hops, serves into the net, service error, 9-7, give you the point right back.
Yeah, the point right back, and the Blue Demons a little more energetic. It looks like they're having a little more fun out there in the second set.
Back to serve now, 9-7. The libero Bowler drops over the top. Mosquitis picks it up to the near side. Maroon uses the length. Anderson with a literal left-hand uppercut. Sets up Creek down. Tool block, Kyle!
How about a stud finder? Beep, 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 beep. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That was, he said he had a good one for us, folks, during the timeout. 10-7. Bowler over the top. Mosquitis sets up right at the net. Oh, reach over on Shatava. She's shaking her head no, but that was a clean call by the official.
Yeah, Shatava, with her height at 6'4", it's going to be easy for her to go over the net there. She basically was blocking the set.
Substitution as checking out of the game is number 15 for the Wildcats, Chatham. And checking into the game is going to be Twitty again. as Maroon sends it. Anderson. She sent that one to Sproul, who's at the end of the bench. Full boot on Alex, so that is not a light injury there for her. As Blasey over the top of the net. Bump, Mosquitis to Twitty after the one. No tip there, goes out of bounds. 11-8. Building the lead again are the Blue Demons.
Great communication going on right now. The last two plays, all you hear is the team and the crowd, everybody getting into it.
11-9, I think they gave the point to Novo.
Oh, excuse me for that one. They called a tip on the near side by the antenna. Good block there by Creek. Friendship request.
Denied.
12-9 is your score.
Great job by DePaul, though, to rebound off of that and get the point back now with a 3-point lead.
Trusinski back to serve. 12-9 as Shatava checks out. Shatava, what an impact player in this game here today. Left-hand dump attack. Creek able to send it right back. Anderson far side to Twitty, picked up by Bowler. Good bump by Bowler. Creek one kill, no tip, out of bounds, way out of bounds. 12-10.
When Creek mishits it, it's because she's not getting the height and the snap on her hit. That time she made contact with the ball below the net, and that's why it went sailing.
Back to serve now is going, oh, beautiful serve there by Maroon. Net play there, punching underneath it. Keeping it alive is going to be Geiger, who recently checked into the game. To Lansky! Lansky kill! Hasta la vista, baby! 13-10.
A great job by Lansky. Nova not closing the block.
Creek. Good teardrop over the top. Henley sends it back to the near side. Blasey down. Geiger with a left-hand stealth dump. First dump of the day. 14-10.
Yeah, the Geiger counter on that one is at 1.
Oh, I get it now. I get it. Okay, it took me a second. Blasey goes to the near side. Creek over to the top. Good snap with the wrist on that one. Henley goes near side to Twitty. And two-hand underneath it. Blasey goes near side to Lansky. Down. Lansky kill! And in the morning, I'm making waffles. 15-10.
Lansky right now seems to be the focal point of DePaul, and Nova forced to take a timeout to try to regroup here.
And we'll take it with them. 15-10. 5-point lead for the Blue Demons on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Hello, football fans.
Fellas, I can't wait till the toe hits the leather.
Welcome to the new home of the Joliet Buccaneers. SportsTownChicago.com.
Come on, Bucs defense. You played so well tonight.
Find all the hard-hitting action every Saturday and highlights, recaps, and all the information you want for the Joliet Buccaneers football season, including pregame, halftime, and postgame specials and downloadable podcasts. Only on SportsTownChicago.com.
Was that a bullet or was it a dagger?
We're in a league of our own.
Now, back to DePaul Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And we're back on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Kyle, let's get some of the stats so far in this second set.
All right, for DePaul, we've got 7 kills, 0 aces, 2 blocks, 0 attack errors, 3 service errors, and 3 ball handling errors. 4 kills for Nova, 1 ace for Nova, 0 blocks, 4 attack errors, 1 service error, and 0 ball handling errors.
I think the thing that stands out, Lansky with 4 kills and Geiger with 4 assists. 2 players really stepping it up here in the second set.
Creek sends it over to the top of the net with a good serve. Henley able to get over to Twitty. Twitty off the double block. Bowler able to adjust in time. Lansky with a big kill attempt. Taking a stab at his Henley. Another kill for Lansky. If it bleeds, we can kill it. 16-10.
Again, Lansky picking up right where she left off, getting that 5th kill of the set.
Setting a quick one over the top of the net. Picked up easily there by Williams. Far side. Geiger helps on that one. Another point for the Blue Demons. Biggest lead of the day, 7 points, 17-10.
Great job by Geiger using the left hand to go cross court with a shot.
Quick backslide down. Williams keeps it in bounds. Good kill there by number 14, Ellie Williams, middle block sophomore out of Chantilly High School in California.
That one looked like it had just a little bit of frustration on it with Nova reeling in the second set so far.
Twitty, good serve over the top. Trusinski down low. Backslide down. Rizzo blocked. It'll be picked up by Trusinski. Geiger goes for the dump. It'll be returned by Maroon. Set over the double block. Rolls around. Blasey able to get it after it hits the net. Geiger back set to Henley. Maroon over the top. Oh, good kill there by Maroon over the side. to number 14 on that one, Williams. Massive kill, 17-12.
You know, in warm-ups when we got here an hour and a half before the game, that was the combination that looked to be the go-to thing for the Wildcats here this evening, and that's the first time I've seen it so far.
Twitty over to Trasinski down low. Good bump by Henley. Maroon decoys. Anderson gets the kill. Geiger and Rizzo, miscommunication there. 17-13, and a timeout needed by DePaul. Quick rally here by Villanova, picked up by the Blue Demons. We'll be back on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Tune in to Chicago Sports Fix, streaming live every Friday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com, and you can hear content like this.
Baseball is not a contact sport. Some instances it happens.
Like at the dish, like double plays that second guy's going in hard.
I do not think that Major League Baseball should step in and change the rule regarding plowing into the catcher. I think you've seen your last huge contract for a catcher with Joe Mauer.
I'm glad you said that, because if this player is so valuable to you, don't have him play catcher. Move him to first base. Chicago Sports Fix on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
Now, back to Blue Demon Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And we are back at ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Talking to you alongside Kay Griff and Alex. Alex, let's look at some of the player stats so far for the whole game for DePaul.
If you're going on the whole game for DePaul, the thing that stands out right now, 10 kills for Lansky, already in double digits, and we're only in the second set. Creek with 2, and she, keep in mind, didn't play in the first set.
17-13, and the ice has been brought out cooler style. 18-13, iced on the timeout point, DePaul.
Good timeout there for DePaul.
Teardrop by Geiger. Set far side, decoy Anderson. Tool block there, 2 kill. Villanova, 18-14 now. 7 has been brought to 4, Alex.
Yeah, that it has, but you know what? DePaul looks like they're hanging in there, and it'll be interesting to see how they respond on the passing game and the communication.
Henley serves, flat-footed, out! Service error, easy point, Kyle for DePaul.
Gotta love the easy points there, Pete. Take them any way you can get them, because build up that lead again and get yourself out of here with a victory.
Ray is back to serve, right-hand set serve. It'll be returned back row, reeling is Anderson. Back across the middle, Bowler gets it up, net play, keeps it in. Rizzo with a quick tip over the top, goes near side, down over the double block, but that one goes out of bounds. Interesting tool kill there by number 10 for Nova, Edwards.
Well, all of a sudden, Nova's now attacking towards the antenna and trying to get some tools, a little bit of their own. That's what DePaul was going for earlier. So Nova trying to take some tactics of DePaul here in the second set.
Mosquitis in with a serve over the top. Bowler drops to a knee. Rizzo with the decoy goes far side to Blasey. Henley able to keep it alive. Goes right across the middle, double block there. Not able to get it. Coming toward us, 19-16. Kyle, what a kill attempt. It did hit the block, but rolled out of bounds.
Wonderful kill attempt right there, and there's nothing you can do about that. It hits off that block and skids out of bounds, and just keep at it. They're up by 3 right now. Everything's fine.
Mosquitis over the top of the net. Reyes with a good check-in serve. Geiger sends it back in to Aumann. No carry called on that one. Anderson off the double block again. 19-17. Alex, what does DePaul have to do to adjust? These double blocks are not working right now.
Well, right now, if you're the outside near the antenna for DePaul, you have to make sure you close your outside arm and angle it back inside, because if the ball hits on the outside, it's going out of play.
Reyes and Bowler, defensive specialists in the barrel, run into each other. Communication breakdown, only a 1-point lead. We have a 8-2 rally for Nova. Mosquitis, right hand, hop serve over the net, bumped by Reyes from the back row, decoy across the middle, Blasey blocked, killed by number 3, Anderson Ruff. We're tied at 19-9-2 run.
And I'm kind of surprised here the Blue Demons haven't taken a timeout to try to regroup and get their composure again.
Back to serve, bouncing a few times, Mosquitis, right hand over the top of the net. That one goes out of bounds. Kyle, easy point again for DePaul, hopefully getting back on the momentum side.
Get those free points, and you can't stress it more. Use those to your advantage. They will make or break a game.
Back to serve now is going to be Bowler. Right hand hop serve. Oh, misplaced set, no man's land. Alex for 15, Chatham out of Newport Beach, California. 21-19.
Yeah, Chatham looked like she didn't know what to do with it. She also looked like she saw the ball late, so she might have been blocked from her view.
Over the top is going to be Bowler. Back slide, spike down off the double block. Ray is able to jump underneath it to Creek. Two-hand set over the top. Maroon goes back 10-foot line. Henley goes back row to Anderson. Anderson hits the antenna. 22-19. The momentum did shift, Alex.
Well, DePaul's starting to show some poise, starting to show some maturity as they're able to rebound after giving up a big lead.
Timeout called now for the Wildcats. Can DePaul tie it up at one set apiece? We'll find out on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
With football season finally around the corner.
That ain't true!
Yes, it is, and that's why you need the Sports Hump for your pigskin fix. Wednesdays from 10 to 1, Rick and Ian.
They like playing with each other.
Well, that may be true, but they will break down the thoughts of the brightest minds in the game.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
I don't know anything.
It's Division I football. It's the Big 12.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
Show off any of our geniusness.
So tune in to the Sports Hump, Wednesdays from 10 to 1 on SportsTownChicago.com.
Now, back to Blue Demon Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And we're back on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Dr. Pete Ferrier alongside Kyle Griffin and Alex Cicero. Kyle, let's go to you. We talked last week, we were talking earlier about, DePaul having played such amazing teams last week in the Invitational. That had to have helped them coming in today against taking on now Big East teams.
How can it not? You're playing Kansas, San Diego State, Valparaiso, all great schools out of conference. There's no way that doesn't help you.
Off the double block, but not able to get there is Blasey, 22-20. Good timeout there by Nova.
Yeah, good timeout, and that time Mergen going off the net. So anytime the ball hits the net, your defense is going to be a little bit out of position, and that was the case for the Blue Demons.
Over the top of the net, good pickup by Bowler. Creek goes for the one kill. Henley able to get underneath that one. One kill attempt. Bowler not able to get it in time. She was creeping up, cheating toward that 10-foot line, came to nip her that time, 22-21.
Yeah, Nova keeping the Blue Demons honest with a little push towards the back row. That now DePaul's going to have to play honest defense.
Anderson, service, error, 23-21. Somebody right behind us yelled, "Go Demons." We agree, 23-21. Blasey, left-hand serve over the top. Goes to Maroon, Twitty over the top, no tip, out of bounds, 24-21. We are at set 2 point here, Alex.
Yeah, that we are, and now Blasey trying to close it out for the Blue Demons.
Blasey serves over the top. Henley, Anderson goes near side, two-hand back set. Bowler able to get underneath it. Reyes one-hand punch, roof down. That could have been the best roof I've ever seen, Alex. That went 12-6.
Yeah, that was just gravity doing its thing. In fact, I don't even think the Blue Demons had a chance to make contact with that roof.
Back, ready to serve, is going to be number 17, Mergen. Tips over the top, dig down low, Reyes. Geiger goes near side to Shatava off the double block, picked up by Anderson. Maroon uses the length to Twitty. Bowler able to pick it up again. Geiger goes near side, Shatava over. We're going to have net play. Shatava again, keeps it alive out there. Twitty, not able to get it in. The Belarus blocker, 25-22, and that's going to be how it ends as we go for our timeout here, and we'll come back to decide who's going to win this game. Each team takes one in the first go-around. 10-minute break. We'll come back. ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Jarrell Jernigan.
At ICB, the most important lesson that I learned was that you get what you put into it. The days that you're at school, you have class for only 4 hours, and that doesn't do any justice. You actually have to put forward the time, grab an internship. You can't learn anything unless you're actually there at a real station learning what goes on. I'm currently at Cumulus Broadcasting, currently part-timer, helping out with anything between promotions to production to even on air at times. And I couldn't have done that without the help of ICB and without an internship from Cumulus Broadcasting, 97 ZOK.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Lori Cease.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has given me all the necessary tools and resources to take my personal dreams to become a radio DJ to the next level. Not only am I the program director of theedgeonair.com, where you can hear the greatest music you've never heard, but I am also an on-air talent at 96.7 The Eagle, classic rock that really rocks. Again, without ICB, none of this could have been possible. And I would like to accredit all my success because of my start here at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Hey, it's your boy Johnny K. I'm here with my partner Patrick. Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
And don't forget to tune into us each week for the Sunday Sports Show.
Yes, it's every Saturday on Sportstown Chicago.
Whoa.
What?
No, Sunday.
I thought we were on Saturday.
No, man, Sunday Sports Show.
Oh, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Oh, anyway, don't forget to tune into us each Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon, the Sunday Sports Show, only on SportsTownChicago.com.
What are we going to do about football season?
Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Bailey and Banks host Fallout MMA, where you can hear them talk about the top female MMA fighters and follow the UFC very closely. Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Fallout MMA. Bailey and Banks. Come check out the aftermath.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
SportsTownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with contestants from NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Holy cow!
Check out SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser to download exclusive interviews with past contestants and winners.
Why are we so blessed?
Listen as they talk dieting, sports, hobbies, and life after The Biggest Loser. So log on to SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser now.
God bless the internet.
SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Jarrell Jernigan.
At ICB, the most important lesson that I learned was that you get what you put into it. The days that you're at school, you have class for only 4 hours, and that doesn't do any justice. You actually have to put forward the time, grab an internship. You can't learn anything unless you're actually there at a real station learning what goes on. I'm currently at Cumulus Broadcasting, currently part-timer, helping out with anything between promotions to production to even on air at times. And I couldn't have done that without the help of ICB and without an internship from Cumulus Broadcasting, 97 ZOK.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
Hello, Chicago! SportsTownChicago.com is now your home for the Chicago Mustangs.
I don't believe you. You must be lying.
No, just keep it tuned to SportsTownChicago.com as the Mustangs try to rise to the top of the Mid-States Football League.
I want to go higher.
With hard-hitting action and big plays all over the field, the Chicago Mustangs are the perfect start to your football season.
Football!
Go to sportstownchicago.com/Shy Mustangs for all the action.
Can't wait.
sportstownchicago.com. We're in a league of our own.
Breaking down the world of hockey from high school to the pros, covering every NHL team and getting into the crease with all the news and controversies. Following the Stanley Cup champion Chicago Blackhawks and the AHL powerhouse Chicago Wolves, giving you the latest info on the AHL and providing you with our complete access to the Wolves. Throw down your gloves, remove that face shield, and score off with us on the Lamplighters. If you can't light the lamp, get back into the box. Lamplighters, every Wednesday from 5 to 7 with Chris Labosco and Adam Osgood on SportsTownChicago.com.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Lori Cease.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has given me all the necessary tools and resources to take my personal dreams to become a radio DJ to the next level. Not only am I the program director of theedgeonair.com, where you can hear the greatest music you've never heard, but I am also an on-air talent at 96.7 The Eagle, classic rock that really rocks. Again, without ICB, none of this could have been possible. And I would like to accredit all my success because of my start here at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
SportsTownChicago.com, the only place where you can talk Pokemon with the Pokemaster. Bringing you all the pressing topics, brought to you by SportsTownChicago.com.
SportsTownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with contestants from NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Holy cow!
Check out SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser to download exclusive interviews with past contestants and winners.
Why are we so blessed?
Listen as they talk dieting, sports, hobbies, and life after The Biggest Loser. So log on to SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser now.
God bless the internet.
SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
Now, back to DePaul Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And welcome back to ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Dr. Pete Ferreira alongside Kyle Griffin and Alex Cicero. Alex, take us through the first two sets. 4-point win, 25-21 for Villanova in the first one, but 25-22 is the way the second one ended. Oh! Bit of a difference there as Kyle almost gets hit in the face.
You know what? I've been looking down the stat sheet for the first two. Two players standing out, one for each team. You have Mergen with 10 kills for Nova. Her hitting percentage, .474. And then you go to the other side, Amy Lansky, 10 kills on 18 attempts. That percentage is .556. So an incredible hit percentage right now for Lansky, and that's what really stands out. But if you're going through everything else, let's go to the blocks, for example. The blocks for DePaul have been there. They have 3 blocks for points, and most of that coming in the second set. So really good so far. 5 total team blocks, only 1 for Nova. And I think that shows the height differential right now on the court that we've seen. If DePaul can play clean in their passing game, their net play so far has been dominating. I have a good feeling that they can take this third set.
All right, again, going left to right now in that radio dial is going to be DePaul, with Libero checking out for respective teams. Kyle, let's get your thought. They won a set, and they won it convincingly.
Absolutely. That was probably the best set that we have seen them play all season, compared to the teams that we've seen them go up against. You know, I know the talent levels are a little bit different when you're facing top tier schools in Kansas and stuff like that. But it was an all around good set and not many errors.
One thing to note too, and we'll get to that along the way, is where this team can go in time. Lansky outside. Do they get the till? No! Tip on that one. Nova gets the point, but let me throw it out there. Lansky, freshman. Gamsky, freshman. Rizzo, sophomore. Reyes, sophomore. Geiger, junior. Trusinski, freshman. Tip over the top. Creek gets the point on that one. Creek, a senior, so senior leadership there. Most of the players that names we say often are freshmen or sophomores. This team has a lot of growing to do, and they are going to grow well together. Trusinski near side, 10-foot line. Gamsky uses the length to Lansky. Sends over the top and kill there. I'm your Huckleberry. 1-1. But think about it. Gamsky to Lansky, that could be 4 years.
That's the ski combination. It takes 2 skis to go down a hill.
Oh. All this time, Kyle, we never thought of it.
I know.
That's why we keep Alex around. Good pickup there by Blasey. Gamsky goes far side to Lansky. Down. Able to be picked up by Henley. Maroon goes 10-foot line. Serve over the top. Good dig down low. Trusinski. Back set. Gamsky. Down. Rizzo. Nobody puts baby in the corner. 2-1.
And a great job by DePaul coming out here strong again. Something that I don't know if you guys have touched on at all, but now that conference play has started, the rotation is pretty much set for DePaul, and they kind of worked out the kinks in the non-conference play.
Trusinski back row to Blasey. Sending it over is going to be Lansky. Two-hand side set. Quick set. Maroon uses the length to Anderson. Blasey able to pick up on that one. Uses the length to Blansky over the top of the net. Good one knee there by Maroon. Henley goes far antenna. Not able to get there in time is Creek. Again, Creek was creeping up there a bit, Kyle. You can't cheat when you're in division play.
No, you can't cheat at all, and you've seen that with Bowler as well. She tried to cheat towards the 10-foot line, and Villanova's smart enough to realize it and put it in the back corner.
Trusinski now with the return there. Bowler does check into the game. Blasey goes to Lansky. Blocked down roof there by Nova. Ooh, what a roof.
Yeah, Lansky points to herself. She didn't realize the wall was there. She said, I should have gone with the tip. But you know what? It's good to see the freshman, though, realizing and noticing that she has to have different approaches each time.
Moskidis checks into the game, goes far side. Blasey and Trusinski, miscommunication. 4-3. Nova now takes the lead.
You got to have a good first pass, and you got to have good communication on your serve receive.
Back to serve now again. Sending it over is Moskidis. Lansky keeps it in play. Bowler, two-hand side bump over the net to the 10-foot line to Henley. Backslide over the top of the net. Out of bounds, though, on that one. Goes on the far side of the antenna. Nova tried to get a bit fancy.
Yeah, both teams right now not quite as solid in their passing games as they were in the first 2 sets.
Bump over the top. Anderson sends it down. Gamsky checks into the game. Goes near side to Blasey. Down two-hand set. No double hit called. Goes over the top. Rizzo able to keep it to Gamsky. Back to Rizzo. Dive down. Henley. And 10-foot line. Double hit called there on Henley. Good call on that one, Kyle.
Yeah, definitely a good call on that one. You're putting it into a center position on the court where you've got 4 people standing around and who's going for it. So that's where the confusion begins, and that's where the 2 hits is.
Well, we have 5-4 your score on the official board, 6-3 on the game tracker, so I think they are deciding what the actual score is.
It would be good to know that before we resume.
All right, we're going with 5-4. Gamsky, good serve, back row, picked up there. Is going to be by Chatham. Point goes that time to DePaul. There's your 6-4.
Yeah, now it's 6-4, but DePaul's showing some good poise out there and really some resilience.
Good bump back row. Anderson over the top. Bowler takes a dive at it, but just goes out of bounds. You saw Henley there tiptoeing toward that line. She wasn't going to let that one just go out of bounds without taking a stab at it.
No, you follow it all the way to the line, kind of like in baseball. You follow the pitch all the way and make sure it's going to go out of bounds.
Bowler, good dive, back row, dig down low. Trusinski from the back line. Blasey sails through, sends it over, goes far side of the net. Picked up there by Mergen. Bowler, back row to Lansky. Over the double block. Lansky, Lansky kill. Here's looking at you, kid. 7-5.
Lansky again picking up right where she left off. Now going to get a little breather on the bench, but Lansky, very impressive performance for the freshman.
In to serve now is going to be Reyes. Again, Genesis Reyes, a sophomore. All this young talent as Twitty down. You look as lovely as you used to be. 7-6.
It's only a matter of time before Twitty starts getting some kills. She had 13 hits in the first 2 sets, only 3 kills, so it's only a matter of time.
7-6 your score. Gamsky goes near side. Blasey blocked. Good tip up by Gamsky. Just good play there. Good athleticism. And waiting for the official call. Net violation on Bowler. The libero. Point goes. Villanova tie score. Serve over the top. Picked up down low. Bowler goes near side. Gamsky off the double block of Blasey. And Toole block. Toole killed DePaul. Kyle.
Hedge trimmer.
Hedge.
I found a section of gardening tools.
Bowler, good serve over the top. Picked up by Anderson to the back row. Goes for the dump attempt, and they get it. Creek tried to duck out of the way, but the dump attempt actually hit the net. Drop down 8-8.
That was a very, very crafty play, and the ball just kind of stood on the net for just a split second before it dropped down.
Serve over the top is going to be by Maroon. Picked up by Blasey. Goes to Shatava, sends it over. It'll be picked up by Henley. Goes near side. Twitty double block. Just goes out of bounds. Point Nova. They take the lead 9-8.
Yeah, you know what? DePaul finally closing the block, but that time the ball was hit so hard it was easy to go out of bounds.
Left hand over the top. Miscommunication by Reyes and Bowler. Alex, when you have your main defensive specialist and your libero having communication problems, that's not a good sign after having come back so strongly in the second set.
No, you need to have good communication, especially on your serve receive. That needs to be cleaned up here for DePaul to come back here in the third set.
10-8, your score. Maroon tips it over the top. Blasey not able to get underneath it. She tried to run, didn't know whether to slide for it or not. She probably would have been better off sliding. We're now at 8-11, and we need a timeout on the court when we come back. Continuing on, set 3, we're tied 1-1. ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
SportsTownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with contestants from NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Holy cow!
Check out SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser to download exclusive interviews with past contestants and winners.
Why are we so blessed?
Listen as they talk dieting, sports, hobbies, and life after The Biggest Loser. So log on to SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser now.
God bless the internet.
SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
You can't stop an avalanche as it races down the hill. You can try to.
And we're back on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Gotta love Hairspray being played. It was on Glee this week. If anybody watched Glee, that was the last song of Glee.
Not much of a Gleek.
Yeah, I can't say I really watched it. I've seen it once or twice. That's about it.
You're in a boat of your own, my friend. It's all right. We still like you.
Now we have a different score up here. It is 9-10, not 8-11, as we have a timeout here.
It just got switched. Someone's messing with us, because now it's 8-11 again.
Well then, Maroon is going to be back to serve. Left hand, hop, serve, but serves it I swear to you, 90% of the time, that happens. Ice.
Welcome
point.
to Chicago. We do get ice in September.
Yeah. It's been like a long time since you brought that one out. Reyes sends it out of bounds. Goes out of bounds. She knew she didn't get underneath that one a lot. It's got to be so hard for the defensive specialist and libero to, especially when you're the substitute libero, as Reyes is, to try to keep things. Oh, and we have tape coming off of the court there.
Yeah, the 10-foot line is taped onto the floor here in DePaul.
But we digress. Back to serve. Twitty over the top. Ray is able to get under that one cleanly. Bowler goes far side to Shatava. Shatava down. Henley with a good bump from the back row. Tips off double block. Shatava and Creek. Reyes goes back to Shatava. Punches underneath it. Good play again by Shatava. Goes back row. Twitty. Dig down low. Reyes. Goes Geiger. Shatava down. Shatava block. Bowler sends it back. Blasey goes far side to Shatava. Good directional set by Shatava. 12-10. I swear to you, Chautauqua is playing in another league today. We haven't seen this all season, Kyle.
Yeah, we definitely haven't seen this. And with injuries on the team, people are stepping up, and this is what you need.
As Sproul sits on the sideline, injured left ankle in a full boot. Henley keeps it alive, goes over to Blasey. Geiger, quick back set to Creek, but misplay there. Geiger and Creek don't play together that much in the rotation, Alex, so you can't assume always that the communication is top-notch.
Well, you could tell that Creek mistimed her approach. She got the ball behind her and just kind of mishit it. You got to be on the same page between your setter and your hitter.
Back to serve now, right hand, set serve over the top. Bowler able to pick it up. Geiger back. Blasey able to get it over the top of the net. Good defensive play there. Oh, right off of the left shoulder of Bowler. Again, out of position, cheating toward the 10-foot line. Kyle, we saw this a lot coming up to here. Not many mistakes thus far today for Bowler, but it's starting to creep in now.
Yep, creeping up, and it's killing them.
But service error there by Henley. I'll take that point any day.
If she would stop, speaking of Bowler, if she would stop creeping up towards the 10-foot line, stay in position, things would be fine and there wouldn't be those errors.
Quick one set down, quick one kill. Geiger not able to even get close to that one. Neither is Trasinski. Rizzo checks into the game now, and so does Lansky checking back in 15-11.
Well, Mergen is just swinging really downhill right now for Nova and put that one away. Nothing the Blue Demons could do in the back row.
Serve over the top of the net, keeping it alive. Lansky spiked down. Lansky sends it out. No tip called. Coach Edwards not happy about that one. 16-11.
Yeah, Lansky wanted the tip, so did Coach there for the Blue Demons. But you know what? Looked like it was a clean hit. It didn't look like any contact was made.
Mosquitis back to serve yet again. Bowler gets a clean one from the back row. Goes to Lansky, who tips it over. Picked up, back row, down one knee. Go over the top. Bowler, no double hit call. Trasinski goes to Lansky. Goes for another attempt up here. Far side, underhand slap there. Slap down, left hand! Dump, kill, Rizzo, 16-12.
And some power on that hit as well, going cross-court with it. Not your classic little dump that was just kind of soft. That one, pretty much a cross-court kill.
Smart play there by Rizzo and Geiger. The two of them, there is the communication that the team needs to really heed as we go near side. Sets up. Anderson tips far side. Trasinski able to pick it up. Geiger goes far side. Lansky off the double block. Lansky kill. I will rule you. 16-13.
Lansky does such a great job going off the block. That's her strength right now on the outside.
Geiger teardrop. Able to be picked up by Mosquitis. Off the double block though. Self-preservation by Geiger. Again, Kyle Geiger creeping up. Had to do a self-preservation. Was able to get underneath it a lot. If she'd have been a step and a half back, she could cleanly get under it.
Yeah, you can't creep up in situations like that. You have to stay in your position in order to get the ball.
Anderson down low, 10-foot line. Lansky sends it on her own side. Tried to pull it a bit much, Kyle. We are now at 18-13.
Yeah, Lansky now on the other side of the court and didn't look as comfortable on the approach as she is on the far side.
Back to serve now. Anderson yet again. Able to get over the top. Picked up cleanly by Bowler. Decoy. Left hand off the top. Lacey. Underneath is Twitty. And Anderson two-hand sights it over. Rizzo resets up the Blue Demon attack. Far side. Lansky down. Oh, able to get underneath it is Henley. Anderson keeps it alive. Trasinski. Quick one up. Down. Lansky. Down. Lansky kill. I'm your Huckleberry. 18-14.
Lansky back on the far side and able to do something with this set. That time, great approach. Hit it at the top of had her jump and swung downhill, snapped the wrist. Perfect. You know, that's fundamental all the way around.
Reyes over the top of the net. Bump, near side, spike down. Not able to get it there, out of bounds. Point goes to the Blue Demons. Twitty's she even like hit herself in the leg as she tried to swing through, knowing I made a mistake.
Yeah, she knew she didn't quite snap the wrist on that hit.
15-18 your score. Maroon, two-hand set over the cross middle. Bowler sets up for a double hit. No double hit called. Underneath it is Anderson. There is the double hit called. Okay, that was the delayed call there.
Yeah, a little bit of a frustration there on Shatava. She kind of got away with one early on in that rally, but eventually called for the double hit at the net.
Reyes, good serve over the top of the net, bump back row. Goes far side down, out of bounds. Good kill attempt by Mergen, but good communication by Geiger. Let me point it out there, Kyle. Very interesting rotation lineup on the court right now, but they're only trailing by 1 for DePaul.
Yeah, it's actually working out very well. You've got the talls and the smalls.
Yeah. Right across the middle, and getting underneath it there is Geiger. Goes 10-foot line. Henley sets up Anderson, who takes a stab at it, but goes out. Pull out the knot. We're tied up. Timeout called by Nova. We'll have to take it with them. Tied up, 18-18, ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Tune in to Chicago Sports Fix, streaming live every Friday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com, and you can hear content like this.
Baseball is not a contact sport. Some instances it happens.
Like at the dish, like double plays, that second guy's going in hard.
I do not think that Major League Baseball should step in and change the rule regarding plowing into the catcher. I think you've seen your last huge contract for a catcher with Joe Mauer.
I'm glad you said that, because if this player is so valuable to you, don't have him play catcher. Move him to first base. Chicago Sports Fix on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
Everybody has a dream, and this is mine. Safety, dance. You can dance if you want to.
And we're back, ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Let's look at some quick stats after this one as Reyes clears the net. Bump backside. Goes back, slide sped over the top of the net. Able to be picked up there by Mergen. 10-foot line. Trying to go again is Mergen. Sending it out of bounds. Reyes. Good thing she didn't get there in time. We're now at 19-18. DePaul has taken the lead.
Yeah, DePaul back in the lead, but looking at the stats, Lansky again being consistent. 4 kills so far in this set and 3 for 20.
Sets up for Mergen. Roof attempt there by Rizzo. This big, small lineup really working well right now for DePaul. Sets up Rizzo. Able to get underneath it is Henley. Near side, Twitty. Dive down. Good dive there. Bowler. Left hand, Blasey down. Going into the stand. Still alive. Nova. Sending it over is Mosquitis. Sets up one. Rizzo wants it. Blasey blocked, though. Rizzo was expecting the one, but Blasey came out of nowhere. Kind of took it away from her. Didn't help.
No, it didn't. And Blasey, after she hit it, realized that she didn't pick up the double wall right in front of her. She immediately knew she should have tipped the ball. 19 your score. Merger down. Roof attempt. Oh, that was an easy roof. Bowler, great rally last time, and then this time sends it right into the net, Kyle.
Uncontrolled error right there. Sends it into the roof from Nova. Nothing you can do about that.
Merger sends it far, gives the point right back, 20-20.
The one thing I've really noticed so far is when Bowler gives up an unforced error, Nova comes back and gives him the point right back.
Bowler, good serve, hop serve over the top, sends it back to Anderson. Set up near side, Twitty tips it over. Bowler gets it at a 10-foot line. Backslide down, Blasey down. Mosquitis able to get it from the far back corner. Anderson, beautiful tip over the top. Alex by Anderson. Saw the separation in the defense, tipped it right there.
Yeah, not only that, but Creek not paying attention, going with her back to the net, trying to get in position to be the setter. She's got to have court awareness when anytime the ball is on the court or on the side of Nova. You got to make sure your eyes are on the ball and not in the other direction, because Creek easily could have turned around, and had she been paying attention, could have made some contact and kept that rally going.
All right, back to serve now. Left hand over the top. Trying to keep it in bounds is Geiger to Shatava. Oh, beautiful vision there by Allie Williams. Beautiful vision. Another timeout needed for DePaul, and it is now 22-20. We'll be back. ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Now, Chicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
to Blue Demon Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
22-20 your score. Let's go really quick with you, Kyle. Some of the stats we're looking at for this third set.
Villanova with 10 kills, DePaul with 9 kills, 3 aces for Nova, 0 for DePaul, 0 blocks for DePaul, 1 block for Nova, 4 attack errors on both sides, 0 service errors for Nova, 2 for DePaul, 2 ball handling errors for DePaul, and 0 for Villanova.
All right, bouncing a few times. Back to serve, left hand. Maroon sends it over to the top. Bowler sends it over with a misplayed bump. The Villanova attack sets up. It'll be returned by Reyes. Good job there. Far side, Shatava. Shatava blocked, but Creek able to pick up the pieces. Geiger dump attempt. Geiger really going for the dumps there today. Near side, Twitty. Twitty double blocked. Twitty double blocked. Good block there. 22-21.
Yeah, great job by DePaul up at the net and a chance to come out of the timeout really strong.
Lacey over the top of the net with the serve. 22-21, 1 point deficit. Double block there by Shatava, and Creek stays in bounds. We're tied up again.
Again, closing the block for DePaul. Good job angling the hands, and a second point in a row off the block.
Lacey serves over the top, 10-foot line. Anderson sends it into the net. DePaul has the lead. Timeout needed by the Wildcats. Let's keep it here, guys, because I want to go over some of these stats that we haven't had a chance to get to with the amount of timeouts. Kyle, let's look at some of the stats. Set 3, what are we looking at right now?
Set 3, we are looking at Maroon and Twitty for Nova. 3 kills for Twitty, 2 aces for Maroon, 1 kill, 1 block, and 8 assists for Maroon. And then Maggie Mirjan for Villanova has 3 kills and 1 block. Amy Lansky, the freshman, 4 kills, hasn't been in much these last couple of points, but I think they're just saving her for this grand finale here.
Saving it for a rainy day. Looking at the game flow, I mean, there was one point the Blue Demons were down 16-11. The biggest one, they were at 18-13 at one point. Came back to take the lead to make it 19-19, and then tied it at 19-19, and they were up 19-18 at one point, and now we're back at 23-22. Alex, what a comeback right now for the Blue Demons.
Well, they're starting to show some maturity, even though, as we talked about, a lot of youth on this squad. They're starting to play better. They're showing some continuity. They're communicating well. And if their passes are solid, if they can clean that up, there's no reason they can't walk away here taking this third set.
Lacey over the top of the net. Pick up down low is going to the near side. Two-hand side over is Twitty. Bowler sets up near side. Creek down. Creek! Kill! Yo, Adrian! I did it! 24-22 set point.
Great slide spike by Creek, though, taking advantage of Nova not closing the block, and they find themselves at set point.
Lacey back to serve yet again. 2-point advantage, set point. DePaul, we personally at Chicagoland Sports have not seen them go up 2-1 all season. Can we see it here now? Goes middle, Anderson over the top. It's going to be net play. Twitty goes far side to Maroon, sets up, rolls off the double block. Shatava out of position, 24-23.
Williams, great job by Nova to break the double wall when it didn't close. You got to close the block, something that DePaul has been doing such a great job through the first 2 sets and most of this third one, but you got to continue it to really close out here.
Back to serve now, sending it over is going to be 15 Chatham. Sets up near side, Geiger, Creek. Anderson able to keep it alive. Far side, Henley tips over. Chatham, Bowler, good dig there. Goes Creek, kill. Tool kill for the set victory, Kyle.
Plum Bob.
I don't even know what that is, but 25-23, DePaul wins again. Woo boy, we're going to 3. Can DePaul close it out, or can Nova send it to 5? We'll find out. ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Hey, it's your boy Johnny K. I'm here with my partner Patrick. Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
And don't forget to tune into us each week for the Sunday Sports Show.
Yes, that's every Saturday on Sportstown Chicago.
Whoa.
What?
No, Sundays.
I thought we were on Saturday.
No, man, Sunday Sports Show.
Oh, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Oh, anyway, Don't forget to tune in to us each Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon, the Sunday Sports Show, only on SportsTownChicago.com.
What are we going to do about football season?
With football season finally around the corner.
That ain't true!
Yes, it is, and that's why you need the Sports Hub for your pigskin fix. Wednesdays from 10 to 1, Rick and Ian.
They like playing with each other.
Well, that may be true, but they will break down the thoughts of the brightest minds in the game.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
I don't know anything.
It's Division I football! It's the Big 12!
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
Show off any of our geniusness.
So tune in to the Sports Hub, Wednesdays from 10 to 1 on SportsTownChicago.com. Chicago baseball's got you down and you're looking for hard-hitting football this summer, then head to SportsTownChicago.com for all the action of the Northwest Illinois Wildcats.
I like this kind of party.
Every Saturday, the Wildcats try to claw their way to victory in the Great Midwest Football League, and for all the sound and latest news on the Wildcats, go to SportsTownChicago.com/Wildcats.
Bang it, baby!
SportsTownChicago.com and the Northwest Illinois Wildcats. We're in a league of our own.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Mike Kurtz.
How did ICB help me? Let's just say this one simple thing. Take advantage of everything, from studio time to everything that they have, all the equipment that's available to you. Go out, get your internship. This is what I did. I put everything in one pile, went out, got my internship, got hired on part-time before I even graduated ICB. Within 2 months after graduation, I was hired on full-time in the production department. Guess what?
100. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Now we're back, StrugglingSportsRadio.com. DePaul Blue Demons lose the first set, rally to take 2 in a row. Alex, let's look at some of the top performers of the day.
Well, you have Moskasis on Nova with 3 aces and 9 digs thus far. Mergen for them, 13 kills, a 242 hitting percentage, 2 digs and 2 blocks. For DePaul, you have Amy Lansky, the freshman, with 14 kills and a 333 percentage. And Anderson for Nova, 9 kills on 6 digs. But the thing you don't see on the stat sheet right now is the communication and the continuity that DePaul's putting out there on the floor.
Big kill attempt. Trasinski not able to get under it. Number 7 there for the Wildcats. First time saying her name today, Morgan Petkovich out of Loudoun County, Virginia. Wow. It's like, where did she come from? Tip over the top, return by DePaul. Redirection. Lansky not able to get there. Nova early 2-0 lead.
Yeah, a little bit of a rotation change up here. Some new players in for Nova, but they just got to try to do something to get it going. And as you see, Maroon now playing libero.
And taking oh yeah, good call there, Alex. I didn't even notice the change. Goes near side, Bowler over the top. Maroon back set near side. Spike out of bounds though. Kill attempt there by Williams, as Petkovich really showing some prowess coming into the game. Bump down low, able to get underneath it. Set near side, tip over the top. Lacey able to get there in time. 1 kill attempt. Oh, look at that 1 kill by Rizzo. 1 and done. There shall only be 1, and that is Rizzo. Oh, Creek getting the mulligan there, as the down official wasn't ready yet for that serve.
Yeah,
lucky enough for her.
Yep.
Creek tips it over the top. Petkovich goes near side, spike down. Big kill there. What a rotational difference, as Ali DiBernardo out of Rancho Santa Margarita, California, Santa Margarita Catholic High School, has now checked into the game. 2 difference makers for Nova, as Trasinski goes far side, spike down, punch over the top, and not able to get there is Trasinski 4-2.
Yeah, as you see DiBernardo coming in, her left hand a little bit banged up, but she's right now playing setter. And as you see, Maroon at libero, this team is now firing in all cylinders for Nova.
Maroon, great serve over the top, stays in bounds. 5-2 Maroon. Ace. Substitution necessary for DePaul.
Yeah, DePaul's got to do something now to change this up and catch Nova out of rhythm, because now all of a sudden the Blue Demons are on their heels.
Maroon bouncing a few times. Left hand, good serve over the top. Rook's able to get it. Geiger goes near side, length of the court down. Lansky down. Lansky kill. All the leaves are brown for the California Killer. 5-3.
Great job by Lansky. Again, great approach, hitting the ball at the top of its peak.
California dreaming. I remember the song this week, Kyle. Good dig down low. Rooks sets up far side. DiBernardo over the top. Goes near side. Two-hand to Lansky. Lansky down. Lansky kill. Whoa! I bet you're wondering how I killed.
That's 2 in a row. 2 in a row for Lansky, though. I look for DePaul to get her a few more feeds here to bring them back.
Geiger, good left-hand set serve over the top. Tip near side. Rizzo sends it back to the side of the Wildcats. Back row Petkovic over the top. Good dig back row. Bump near side. Right hand Lansky over the top. Lansky another kill. Alex just did a palm catch.
It's because he's got man hands.
I would need to basket catch that thing. 5-5 your score. Left hand teardrop. Geiger picked up Maroon. Goes left side. Able self-preservation. Geiger able to keep it. Didn't slide under the net enough for the call. Misplay tip. Oh, net violation called on DePaul. They were about to get that point. 6-5.
Yeah, Blasey called for the net violation. She just brushed part of it, but you know what? It's going to be called here in the Big East, so net violation goes against the Blue Demons.
California dreaming. Right hand over the top. Good dig down. Back row Bowler. Geiger sets up to the left side to Blasey. Good pick up there. Petkovic far side. Tip over. Right hand. Able to keep it alive. Sets up Lansky. Oh, Lansky hits the antenna. She would have had a good kill there, but hits the antenna.
It looked like she was going for the tool kill, and just a slight miss hit, and the slightest, off on the hit can force it to go the direction you don't want to. That time it went off the antenna.
Mosquitis back to serve with a 7-5 lead. Over the top, Rooks down back row, good hip rotation. Rizzo blocked Anderson, sets up 10-foot line. Geiger dump attempt, goes far side. Right hand down, no antenna there. Kill by Anderson, and we got a timeout necessary now for DePaul. 8-5 your score. We are Chicagoland Sports Radio, part of the WIC Radio Network. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
SportsTownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with contestants from NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Holy cow!
Check out SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser to download exclusive interviews with past contestants and winners.
Why are we so blessed?
Listen as they talk dieting, sports, hobbies, and life after The Biggest Loser. So log on to SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser now.
God bless the internet.
SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
Now, back to DePaul Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And we're back, ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Dr. Pete alongside KGriff89. Alex, do you have a Twitter?
I do.
What's your Twitter handle?
We'll save that for another time.
Oh.
We will.
It's probably not appropriate.
Mine's Dr. Peter Ferrari. Kyle's Griff's KGriff89. Back to serve. Sending it over. Rooks able to get a return, but sends it over to the net. Maroon near side. Anderson with the directional. Coach Steinbach for Villanova. You want to talk about mid-game adjustments, Griff. Wow.
Wow is right.
Mosquitis over the... This is good gum. Mosquitis over the top. Goes far side. Rizzo off the double block. Picked up back row Petkovic. Goes far side. Anderson spiked down. Bowler, huge self-preservation, sends it back to the side of Villanova. Left-hand dump, pancake by Bowler, not able to get underneath it.
Point goes over to Nova. No, that time we're going to wait for that call for a little bit. We're going to wait.
I was waiting.
You got to wait for the pancake to stay alive.
Mosquitis over the top. Oh, no, she does not clear the net. 10-6, DePaul, they needed that break, Griff.
Once again, like I said, after Bowler makes a mistake, Villanova gives it right back and keeps DePaul in it. They're only down by 4. It's not a deficit you can't climb.
Honestly, let it be noted, Aumann has not been in the game since the first set. Bit of a strategery play there. As spike down Tool. Antenna called hit. There, not a tool block. Point goes to the Blue Demons. They only trail by 3 as Genesis Reyes checks into the game. I like saying this. From Bayamon, Puerto Rico. Colegio Mistra High School.
Huh? We love it.
Right now, I think they're trying to talk about the antenna, but the R1 saying it did hit the antenna and giving the point to the Blue Demons. Nothing that you can do. He's right there on top of it.
Mm-hmm. If he can't see what's in front of his face, I don't know what he can see. Ray is able to clear the net that time with a good set directional. Goes near side off the double block. Nothing there. Geiger, far side, Blasey down. Rizzo roof! And if you are in the Big East and you need roofing, call Rizzo and Associates. 10-8.
Great job by Rizzo with some court awareness to just take advantage and play aggressively at the net.
Right hand, Ray is over the top. Good far set down. Anderson off the double block. Ray is not able to get under that one in time. DiBernardo really making a difference, Alex, with her sets today. I'm shocked how you can bring in a different setter this far into a match.
Well, they were working with her a lot before the game, trying to test out that left hand of hers to see how well she could, and she looked fine setting, so I think she's had enough practice with the injury.
Decoy down, Shatava off the top. Misplay there. The Belarus Bomba causes a lift. 9-11 your score.
Don't you mean a facelift?
Ah.
Because it hit off her face.
Griff with the clarification on his own remark.
11-9 your score. I think they're looking at the substitution right now. Or no, they're checking.
I think for blood.
Yeah.
Oh, I should say I'm sorry for making fun of the ball hitting her in the face.
Well, it happened.
Yeah.
You don't got to apologize. It's you're calling the game, doing your job.
It's a contact sport.
Bowler over the top. And service error, point goes to Villanova. Let it be noted, earlier in the year we covered the Northwestern University concussion seminar, and more concussions happen in volleyball than most other sports.
That is a crazy stat, Pete. That right there is... I can see it because you're playing on a hardwood floor, and these girls are flying around all over the place. One wrong hit of the head, and cuckoo.
And not only that, but imagine a ball getting hit 70 miles an hour and hitting you square between the eyes.
Yeah, that too.
So if you want to find out about that, as yours truly, Dr. Pete, had behind-the-scene access to all the guest speakers there today, including NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton. Check that out at SportsTownChicago.com, our sister station. 13-10 your score, serve over the top. Picked up their bowler. Geiger with a left-hand dump flushes.
Geiger, great job. She's very crafty, the lefty, at the net. When she sees the open space in the back row of Nova, she's not afraid to take advantage of it, going to that several times here this evening.
It helps that she's a lefty and has to set toward her left side so she can use her dominant hand for the quick attack. Petkovic sends it into the net. 13-12 now is going to be your score. Only a 1-point deficit for the Blue Demons. They win. We go home, folks. DePaul will win the first Big East matchup. Sends it over the top. DiBernardo outside Petkovic. Rolls off the double block, but not able to get there. Looked like the block wasn't quite ready timing-wise, Alex.
Yeah, the block wasn't quite there. It didn't close in time. Nova catching the DePaul defense a little bit slow. But, Pete, as you were mentioning, if DePaul can pull this one out, first time they'll ever have beaten the Wildcats from Nova as they're 0-6 against them.
That is a huge stat. Petkovic over the top of the net. Geiger able to get there and send it in. Spike down, Creek! Spike down, Kill Creek! Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night. 14-13.
Great job by Creek at the net, sending it down. Nothing Nova could do.
Good tip over the top. Picked up Maroon, far side down. And not able to get there is Creek. Move it back up to 15-13 your score on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Nova showing some poise. Every time they give a little, they end up finding a way to get the next point, so it's back and forth we go.
Back to serve, left hand, Maroon over the top, picked up Lansky, no double hit called. Back to Lansky, down Maroon, able to get underneath it. Keeping it alive is Petkovic, sends it over the net. Lansky sets it up, decoy across the middle, but Lansky not able to underhand punch it. The set was too close to the net, 16-13.
Yeah, set was too close to the net and too low. Nothing Lansky could do. You got to have a little bit of a better set to the outside for her to really get her game going.
Maroon, hop serve over the top. Rooks able to get it. Oh, Geiger went for the quick one. Her feet were not even close to being set as she took off there. Coach Edwards not happy subbing her out right now for Gamsky. Gamsky not somebody we've seen since the first set.
Yeah, Gamsky has not been in for a little bit, but giving a little bit of a break. Maybe this will change it up as on that time Geiger just getting a little too over-aggressive.
Maroon back to serve. Left hand clears the net. Goes out of bounds. Service error. Point Blue Demons.
And the Blue Demons will take a point any way you can right now. Just try to climb back in there and take this in 4 instead of having it go to the all-ever-important set 5.
Goes near side. Spike down. Double block. Picked up. Gansky back row. Sets far side. Hits the antenna. Point goes to the Wildcats. 19-15 is going to be your score.
Right
or,
now,
excuse me, 18-14.
Right now, the sets for DePaul have been too close to the net. They're not on their mark. They have to have some better sets for their offense to get going like it has been in the first 3.
Back to serve. Mikoskis. Oh, Lansky misplaced the bump. That one goes out of bounds off the tip. Timeout called. Timeout necessary. 19-14. We'll take it with them. Dr. Pete, Kyle, Alex, ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
If Chicago baseball's got you down and you're looking for hard-hitting football this summer, then head to SportsTownChicago.com for all the action of the Northwest Illinois Wildcats.
I like this kind of party.
Every Saturday, the Wildcats try to claw their way to victory in the Great Midwest Football League, and for all the sound and latest news on the Wildcats, go to SportsTownChicago.com/Wildcats.
Bang it, baby!
SportsTownChicago.com and the Northwest Illinois Wildcats. We're in a league of our own.
Now, back to Blue Demon Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And we're back on Blue Demon Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Alex looking at some of the stats overall for the game for the Blue Demons.
Looking at it so far, you have Lansky 17 kills. You have Shatuva with 6. She needs to get going. She's been a little bit quiet here in this 4th set.
Sets up near side, right hand over the top. Sends it into the net. Good play there. Good kill to Paul.
Yeah, good job as they're making a substitution. Griff, that substitution looks a little familiar. I think you and I had something like that yesterday.
Oh, yeah, we've got the substitution down pat. Check it out on SportsTownChicago.com and on YouTube and Facebook.
Good set. DiBernardo outside Anderson tips over. Geiger, or excuse me, Gamsky not able to get over quickly enough. 20-15 your score.
Yeah, Gamsky, a little bit of a miss hit. You wonder if that's just a little bit cold coming out of the timeout. As you had mentioned, hasn't been playing that much here in the 4th set, so could be a little bit of rust coming off the bench.
Back to serve, bouncing a few times. It's going to be Henley. Clears the net. Down low. Bowler. Decoy by Rizzo. Shatava down, picked up. Maroon. DiBernardo sets over, goes down. Reyes, good bump, back row. Near side, Shatava, two-hand directional set. Picked up Maroon on the far side. DiBernardo with Pekovic running up. Ray is able to get there at the back line. Shatava with the lean back tip over the top.
I believe Shatava did not hit it inside the antenna. I think it was on the outside.
Wow. That's like foul pole right there, folks. If you're a baseball fan, it went over it, but it went more on the side of out than in. 21-15. We may be going to 3.
You mean 5?
Yep.
Same thing.
For high school volleyball, check out our sister station, SportsTownChicago.com. They're in a league of their own. Rolls off the top. Bowler able to get underneath. Gamsky with the decoy to Rizzo. Allman over the top. Able to keep it alive. Good play there by Maroon. Quick bump at the net. Rizzo goes Gamsky. Decoy again. Allman down. Good dig back row. Henley. Far side. Pekovic tips over the top. Good play there by Pekovic for the Wildcats, seeing the gap and taking advantage. 22-15.
Yeah, great heads-up court awareness by Pekovic to go with a little tip. Allman unable to get there in time for the Blue Demons. And it seems like DePaul just does not have an answer right now for this new Nova lineup.
Timeout. We'll take it with them. ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Hey, it's your boy Johnny K. I'm here with my partner Patrick. Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
And don't forget to tune into us each week for the Sunday Sports Show.
Yes, it's every Saturday on Sports Town Chicago.
Whoa.
What?
No, Sundays.
I thought we were on Saturday.
No, man, Sunday Sports Show.
Oh, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Anyway, don't forget to tune into us each Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon, the Sunday Sports Show, only on SportsTownChicago.com.
What are we going to do about football season?
Now, back to Blue Demon Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And welcome back to ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Timeout ending here. DePaul trailing by 7. Alex, some stats.
Yeah, and it's for Nova, 2 players that haven't made a difference in the first 3 coming in the 4th set and making a difference. Petkovic with 4 kills on 7 attempts, and DiBernardo coming in as a setter with 10 assists already. So both players making an impact since they've been inserted into this Nova lineup.
And let it be noted, 367 attack percentage for the Wildcats, higher than anything in the first 3 sets. Allman over the top. Allman, tool kill. Kyle.
How about a post setter?
I really wish I worked in construction at one point in my life.
Because you would know what these things are.
Bowler sends it over the top. He'll be picked up backside. Henley, slide attack over the top. Reyes keeps it alive back row. Gamsky with Creek, quick one. DiBernardo to Maroon at the 10-foot line. Coming up for the big kill, Henley picked up Reyes. Gamsky, one decoy. Allman down. Good dig back row by Muskaskis. Petkovic tips it over the top, picked up by Gamsky. Bowler goes near side. Allman, big kill attack. Oh, and point goes there to DePaul. Net violation called on the block attempt, 22-17.
Yeah, DePaul is going to get the point either way, but they're going to get it on the net violation first.
Right hand Bowler over the top of the net. 2 players running into each other, sets up. Oh, Reyes takes a misguided stab at it. It was about to go out of bounds. Kill to Maggie Mergen out of Williamsville High School, the 6'2 middle block, 23-17.
Yeah, the communication not there for DePaul on the play, and Reyes sending it a bit too far behind her.
Sending it over with the serve is going to be Mergen. Decoy to Creek. Allman sailing over. Petkovic sends it back row. Muskaskis goes backside to Reyes. Geiger sets up with the decoy, uses the length down. Blocked down off the tip. It was going out of bounds, but it hit Allman's leg. 24-17. The rotation and substitution play by Villanova, unbelievable. Merger over the top, Reyes down low. Gamsky goes far side, Blasey tips it over the top, going 10-foot line. Dig, Bowler not able to get underneath it. We're going to 5. We are going to 5. 25-17 is your score. Are you ready, guys?
Born ready.
All right, born ready, born free as the wind blows on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Tune into Chicago Sports Fix with Joshua Catlow and me, Rob Zielinski, every Friday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Lori Cease.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has given me all the necessary tools and resources to take my personal dreams to become a radio DJ to the next level. Not only am I the program director of theedgeonair.com, where you can hear the greatest music you've never heard, but I am also an on-air talent at 96.7 The Eagle, classic rock that really rocks. Again, without ICB, none of this could have been possible. And I would like to accredit all my success because of my start here at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Hey, it's your boy Johnny K. I'm here with my partner Patrick. Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
And don't forget to tune into us each week for the Sunday Sports Show.
Yes, it's every Saturday on Sports Town Chicago.
Whoa.
What?
No, Sundays.
I thought we were on Saturday.
No, man, Sunday Sports Show.
Oh, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Anyway, don't forget to tune into us each Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon, the Sunday Sports Show, only on SportsTownChicago.com.
What are we going to do about football season?
we're back on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life. Dr. P. Kyle Griffin, Alex Cicero. Alex, let's look at some of the numbers from the first four here today at McGrath-Phillips Arena on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Looking at that fourth set in particular, Anderson, 7 kills for Nova. Pekovic with 4 and 12 assists for DiBernardo. You go then to the Blue Demons. Lansky keeping it consistent with 4 kills. But you look in the assist column, 4 for Bowler, 4 for Geiger, and 2 for Gamsky. So someone has to get going with the assists, with the sets. They were a bit off in that fourth set. So if DePaul can clean that up, they've shown enough promise here this evening and enough talent that they can definitely beat the Wildcats. It's just cleaning that up from the fourth set.
All right, going left to right are going to be those said Wildcats. Again, navy blue jerseys, white trim, right numbers. Libero wearing the opposite. And white jerseys with royal blue names and numbers and trim for the DePaul Blue Demons. Just resetting that picture. It's been about 2 hours now. Again, part of the WSC Radio Network, ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Maroon back to serve. Over the top, and Trasinski not able to get there. An ace pulled out of the sleeve. One of the first aces of the day. Villanova starts with the lead.
I think that's Maroon's 4th ace of the match.
Sending over to the top of net. Good dig down low. Goes near side. Lansky. Tool block. Griff Zilla.
How about some hacksaw?
Ho! 1-1 your score. Creek back to serve. Waiting for the down official. We have a towel on that one. We have 35 assists for Ace so far in today's game. And we will get aces in just a second. And big kill there by number 10, Carly Edwards. And you are correct, 4 service aces for Maroon. Good, wow, that's good memory.
Thanks, Kate.
Wow. Sets up, uses the decoy, spike, down. Oh, big kill by Lansky. Big kill for Lansky. There's no place like home. 2-2.
No, Lansky is the consistent force throughout the Blue Demons thus far. At least 4 kills in every set.
Miskowskis goes near side, spike down. Oh, Bowler not able to get the self-preservation against the Mergen attack. 3-2.
Yeah, Mergen is just bringing it a little extra firepower. If you're wondering if any of these girls are fatigued, not at all. They're still playing at a high level out there. And if anything, might be a little more amped up now in the 5th set.
Let it be noted, DiBernardo right now back on the sideline with pants and jacket on. Doubt we'll see. Oh, excuse me. Wrong player. Down. Dig down low. I got ahead of myself as DiBernardo is right there. 2 players with a cast on their right hand. Sets near side decoy down. Oh, hits the antenna, but would have been a kill. 4-2 now your score, Griff. Nova starting this one quick.
Very quick, and it's catching DePaul off guard. And the fact that starting off with an ace and then going back and forth is just unheating them right now.
Trasinski goes to Lansky. Oh, and hits the antenna. Lansky has hit the antenna twice so far in this 5th set. 5-2 your score. We'll be back. ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
Now, back to DePaul Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Dr. Pete alongside Alex Cicero, Kyle Griffin. Alex, it looks like you got something important to say.
I'm just, the one thing I keep noticing for DePaul is that their passes aren't necessarily where they need to be, especially with the sets. That time, Lansky having to hit it out of play, falling away. You got to have a better set, a better pass, whether it is a set or a bump. You got to make sure it's where your attacker can get a good approach on it and swing down. And that's not been the case in the last couple sets for DePaul.
Set over the top. Lansky able to pick it up. Set far side spike down Pekovic. Oh, net violation on the play there by Geiger. 6-2 now is your score. Wildcats lead by 4. Back to serve now. Henley over the top. Crowd has been silenced here today. Decoy near side. Blasey, tool blocked, tool blocked, tool blocked. K. Griff 89.
I'm going to go with a roofing spade.
Roofing, I know what that is.
Yay.
I feel better about myself. 6-3 your score as Genesis Reyes back to serve. Right hand, set directional serve. Picked up there by Miskovic. Goes right over the top. Is Merger able to pick it up? One kill! One kill! One kill! Rizzo! 6-4.
Nope,
they're
calling it on her.
A lift is what they're going to call on Rizzo. The R2 called it. The R1 did not. So you have a little bit of a difference of opinion between the two officials, but it could go either way on that one because she grabbed it. It looked like it was behind her, and I believe they are going to give the point to Nova.
Wow, that is a momentum shift. 4-6 now to 3-7. That is massive. As back to serve now is Mergen. Right hand, hop serve over the net. And out of bounds, Shatava not able to get over. 8-3 is your score. And they're switching sides because that is halfway to 15, Griff. While we have this quick second, this game brought to you, Alex, by who?
This game is brought to you by the Illinois Center for Broadcasting and BeOnAir.com. If you're interested in a career in radio or TV broadcasting, go to BeOnAir.com or call 630-916-1700. Again, that number is 630-916-1700. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Gamsky checking in for Geiger. So different shift there. But what, really quickly, though, just to talk about Griff, the substitution and line change, more or less, for Villanova has really come out to fruition and come into work.
One of the biggest game changers so far is the lineup change for Villanova. You switching liberos and just bringing in other personnel has really helped them.
Shatava far side. Shatava blocked. 9-3 now.
Net violation on Nova going up for the block.
All right, change of pace there. 8-4 is your score. Let's see if there's a little bit left in the tank now for your home Blue Demons.
As the officials stopping play, kind of confused what's going on right now.
Back to serve now is Bowler. Right hand, hop serve, clears net. Picked up by Henley, back row. DiBernardo near side, Pekovic double block. Huge wall up right now. The big and smalls are in the court. Griff style. Down. Creek! Kill! Creek! Kill! I see dead people! 8-5.
Creek able to get through the block as Nova unable to close it.
Bowler directional over the top. Sets up far side, Muskaskis. Across the middle, picked up there by Gamsky. Bowler far side of Shatava directional. Diving down there is gonna, not able to get there. Shatava and Creek hits the block, rolls near side, 9-5.
It looked like the block was closed, but what happened is it came down right in Creek's lap, which means you got to get a little closer to the net when you're going up for the block.
4-point lead, 6 away from victory are the Wildcats. Reyes with the bump. Calls for the back set is Blasey down. Haven't said her name much today. Double hit called on the set by DiBernardo. 9-6, Griff. Little bit of momentum coming back for the Blue Demons.
Love the momentum shift. Blasey keeping it going.
Blasey, far side, two-hand side, stab at it. 10-foot line, Henley sends it over. Creek calls for the backslide off the double block, picked up by Pekovic. Resetting is DiBernardo to Pekovic down. Reyes dig down low. Far side, Shatava. Shatava blocked on the roof. She was coming down with a good angle, 10-6.
Yeah, Shatava, though, hit it right into the block. I think if she noticed that the block was there, a tip shot would have gotten her a kill.
Back. No, my apologies, Ben. Pekovic with a service error. Pekovic with a service error, 10-7.
I was going to say the wind looks like it's picking up because my papers are just starting to blow away.
Yeah, it is breezy inside here. I remember, I'm like, oh, last week I wore a blazer, and there was a reason. Left hand, over the top of the net. Good dig down low, back row. Near side, double block, tool kill there for Nova. 7-11. DePaul, what do they have left in the tank? An emotional match here tonight, folks. Gamsky, far side, Lansky down! Lansky kill! It's raining sideways, 8-11.
Lansky getting up again, and good approach, and that time a good set. So it all starts with the set because we all know Lansky's been able to finish here this evening.
Bouncing a few times. Substitution. Rizzo into the game. Getting the okay to serve now is Creek, right hand. Light one to DiBernardo, backslide down, sends it over is Mergen. Gamsky, Rizzo, decoy Lansky off the top. Maroon able to pick it up. Far side over the top, Mergen to Creek. Far side, decoy, Lansky down, no tip on that one. 8-12. Villanova playing smart ball in this fifth set.
And Nova didn't go up for the block that time, and Lansky, they expected him to. She keeps getting a lot of her kills off the block, and that time Nova kind of pulled off and forced her to hit it out.
Back to serve. Miskovic over the top, picked up by Trzynski near side. Rizzo not much behind it, able to be returned cleanly by Nova. Tool block there off of Lansky. 13-8 Griff. Nova starting to run away with it. Timeout called by DePaul. 13-8. We'll be back for the conclusion of the match on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Tune in to Chicago Sports Fix, streaming live every Friday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com, and you can hear content like this.
Baseball is not a contact sport. Some instances it happens.
Like at the dish, like double plays that second guy's going in hard.
I do not think that Major League Baseball should step in and change the rule regarding plowing into the catcher. I think you've seen your last huge contract for a catcher with Joe Mauer.
I'm glad you said that, because if this player is so valuable to you, don't have him play catcher. Move him to first base. Chicago Sports Fix on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
Now, back to Blue Demon Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And welcome back to ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Alex, what's got to happen for the Blue Demons to come back in this one?
You got to clean up the blocking game, and you got to clean up the passing game. If you can do that, the Blue Demons are definitely talented enough to come back.
Not able to get underneath it. There is Trzynski. We are now at Wildcat game point, 14-8.
Yeah, and you got to, DePaul really playing back behind the 10-foot line for the serve receive.
Back to serve. Hop serve clears. And goes far. 14-9 now. They're not going to go gently, are your Blue Demons.
No, good communication, and they're hanging in there.
Back to serve. Geiger. Is going to, left hand dump attempt underneath is Gamsky. Goes far side bowler to Lansky, blocked! Lansky blocked! 15-9. What an ending here today, folks. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, some post-game analysis. DePaul falls in 5 to the Wildcats of Villanova on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Bailey and Banks host Fallout MMA, where you can hear them talk about the top female MMA fighters and follow the UFC very closely. Sundays, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Fallout MMA. Bailey and Banks. Come check out the aftermath.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
SportsTownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with contestants from NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Holy cow!
Check out SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser to download exclusive interviews with past contestants and winners.
Why are we so blessed?
Listen as they talk dieting, sports, hobbies, and life after The Biggest Loser. So log on to SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser now.
God bless the internet.
SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Jarrell Jernigan.
At ICB, the most important lesson that I learned was that you get what you put into it. The days that you're at school, you have class for only 4 hours, and that doesn't do any justice. You actually have to put forward the time, grab an internship. You can't learn anything unless you're actually there at a real station learning what goes on. I'm currently at Cumulus Broadcasting, currently part-timer, helping out with anything between promotions to production to even on air at times. And I couldn't have done that without the help of ICB and without an internship from Cumulus Broadcasting, 97 ZOK.
You just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
Hello, Chicago! SportsTownChicago.com is now your home for the Chicago Mustangs.
I don't believe you. You must be lying.
No, just keep it tuned to SportsTownChicago.com as the Mustangs try to rise to the top of the Mid-States Football League.
I want to go higher.
With hard-hitting action and big plays all over the field, the Chicago Mustangs are the perfect start to your football season.
Football!
Go to SportsTownChicago.com/Shy Mustangs for all the action.
Can't wait.
SportsTownChicago.com. We're in a league of our own.
Breaking down the world of hockey from high school to the pros, covering every NHL team and getting into the crease with all the news and controversies. Following the Stanley Cup champion Chicago Blackhawks and the AHL powerhouse Chicago Wolves, giving you the latest info on the AHL and providing you with our complete access to the Wolves. Throw down your gloves, remove that face shield, and score off with us on the Lamplighters. If you can't light the lamp, get back into the box. Lamplighters, every Wednesday from 5 to 7 with Chris Labosco and Adam Osgood on SportsTownChicago.com.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Lori Cease.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has given me all the necessary tools and resources to take my personal dreams to become a radio DJ to the next level. Not only am I the program director of theedgeonair.com, where you can hear the greatest music you've never heard, but I am also an on-air talent at 96.7 The Eagle, classic rock that really rocks. Again, without ICB, none of this could have been possible. And I would like to accredit all my success because of my start here at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
SportsTownChicago.com, the only place where you can talk Pokemon with the Pokemaster.
SportsTownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with contestants from NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Holy cow!
Check out SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser to download exclusive interviews with past contestants and winners.
Why are we so blessed?
Listen as they talk dieting, sports, hobbies, and life after The Biggest Loser. So log on to SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser now.
God bless the internet.
SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
With football season finally around the corner.
That ain't true!
Yes, it is, and that's why you need the Sports Hump for your pigskin fix. Wednesdays from 10 to 1, Rick and Ian.
They like playing with each other.
Well, that may be true, but they will break down the thoughts of the brightest minds in the game.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
I don't know anything.
It's Division I football! It's the Big 12!
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
Show off any of our geniusness.
So tune in to the Sports Hump, Wednesdays from 10 to 1 on SportsTownChicago.com. Chicago baseball's got you down and you're looking for hard-hitting football this summer, then head to SportsTownChicago.com for all the action of the Northwest Illinois Wildcats.
I like this kind of party!
Every Saturday, the Wildcats try to claw their way to victory in the Great Midwest Football League, and for all the sound and latest news on the Wildcats, go to SportsTownChicago.com/Wildcats.
Bang it, baby!
SportsTownChicago.com and the Northwest Illinois Wildcats. We're in a league of our own.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Mike Kurtz.
How did ICB help me? Let's just say this one simple thing. Take advantage of everything from studio time to everything that they have, all the equipment that's available to you. Go out, get your internship. This is what I did. I put everything in one pile, went out, got my internship, got hired on part-time before I even graduated ICB. Within 2 months after graduation, I was hired on full-time in the production department. Guess what? Now I got the best of both worlds. Monday through Friday, it's production. Every Saturday night, I have my own show on air at 96.7 The Eagle. Classic rock that really rocks.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Tune in to Chicago Sports Fix, streaming live every Friday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com, and you can hear content like this.
Baseball is not a contact sport. Some instances it happens.
Like at the dish, like double plays that second guy's going in hard.
I do not think that Major League Baseball should step in and change the rule regarding plowing into the catcher. I think you've seen your last huge contract for a catcher with Joe Mauer.
I'm glad you said that, because if this player is so valuable to you, don't have him play catcher. Move him to first base. Chicago Sports Fix on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Lori Cease.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has given me all the necessary tools and resources to take my personal dreams to become a radio DJ to the next level. Not only am I the program director of theedgeonair.com, where you can hear the greatest music you've never heard, but I am also an on-air talent at 96.7 The Eagle, classic rock that really rocks. Again, without ICB, none of this could have been possible. And I would like to accredit all my success because of my start here at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Hey, it's your boy Johnny K. I'm here with my partner Patrick. Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
And don't forget to tune in to us each week for the Sunday Sports Show.
Yes, it's every Saturday.
And we're back. ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Mark Pete alongside Kyle Griffin and Alex Cicero. Alex, let's go over some of the fifth set stats and what brought it to a victory for the visiting Wildcats of Villinova.
Well, you go across the board. Remember, fifth set only to 15, so not the stats not quite as big as they were previously, but DiBernardo, again, 6 assists, so the setter for Nova really making a difference. And if you look across the board, not a lot of errors. No attacking errors for Nova. You go on the other end, 6 for DePaul. I think that's a big difference there in the 5th set. And the other difference, no blocks for DePaul in that 5th set, 2 for Nova. And that's really the difference. When DePaul was in there, DePaul was winning and playing well. They were blocking, they were passing cleanly, they weren't making the errors. That wasn't the case in the 5th set, and that's why Nova's going away with the victory.
Kyle, we saw a huge difference, of which I have blogged, so check out DePaulvolleyball.blogspot.com. But in the meantime, huge difference from DePaul last week to DePaul today.
Yeah, the huge difference that you noticed was the rotations are finally set, and Coach Edwards is not messing around with them anymore. She did in that 4th set, but within those first 3 sets, she had her rotations, and she used them to her advantage. The tall and small, the big and small, whatever you want to call it, line worked phenomenally for DePaul today. Bowler in her libero play was really stepped up. Just the level of confidence that they have in themselves, you can see, has stepped up as well. Coming off of the tournament last weekend against Kansas and a bunch of other top-tier schools, you get to see their level of play now within the conference.
Alex, first time you got to see DePaul in person. Thoughts on what you saw, where they can improve, especially with a big one tomorrow against the Hoyas of Georgetown?
They're a young squad. Just the first thing that stands out, Lansky, with the number of kills she had, almost near 20 for the match. You got to go through her. She is your best offensive weapon, even though she's only 5'9". She gets up there, she can hit above the wall, and she's very effective. You got to have good, clean sets, a good, clean passing game. But the communication seemed to be there at times for DePaul, so they showed a lot of promise. I think it'll just be interesting if they can bring it all together. We saw Shatava step up and some other players. So if they can get it all together and kind of cut down on some of those little mental errors in their performance, I think they'll be fine moving forward.
All right, well, to wrap things up here today, 25-21. Villanova took the first set. 25-22, then 25-23. DePaul took 2 straight. And then 25-17 and 15-9 is how Villanova wraps out their victory. Villanova moves up to 9-5 on the year. DePaul drops to 3-11. But again, a big one tomorrow against Georgetown. All-time versus DePaul. Georgetown is up 7-3. They're both a Big East, and they're going to be coming in tomorrow afternoon. Game time starts at 2 p.m., about 1:45 for your pregame show. We'll try to convince Alex to stop by again, but who knows?
Maybe.
You know. But yours truly, Dr. P, alongside Alex LeCicero and Kyle Griffin. Going to wrap things up here. Again, DePaul falls to the Wildcats Villanova in 5 right here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life. Have a good day, everybody.
Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Bailey and Banks host Fallout MMA, where you can hear them talk about the top female MMA fighters and follow the UFC very closely. Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Fallout MMA. Bailey and Banks. Come check out the aftermath.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer